Last time on Wild West, The Reckoning, the fucking bot doesn't want to work. It didn't come over here. Shit.
It's in Home Depot.
Quick. It's here now.
It's
All
not.
right. It's not.
Active.
All right. Last time on Wild West, The Reckoning, the Spirit Chasers, having been involved in the semifinals of the gunslinging competition in the town of Redemption, Bruce came out victorious in his fight against Jimmy the Rat. However, Marcus lost to Coulter. And then it was thereafter, just as the fight had ended and the dust had settled, that forth from portals came Drow. They began attacking the townsfolk and the Spirit Chasers, looking for an individual who previously, the night before, I believe, it was the night before, Walter had seen none other than Julian. As they were...
Oh, it wasn't the night before. It was literally hours before.
Oh, it was hours before?
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm sorry. I've been drinking too. It's not a good excuse. Hours before, haven't seen Julian. They were looking for him. Combat ensued. It was a hard-fought fight. Marcus went down multiple times. But in the end, they were victorious. And they had managed to keep one of the Drow unconscious, as well as begin questioning the spirit of the Drow priestess of Lolth, along with slightly, I guess you could say, Julian's assistance. Some revelations were made to them as they learned about SE and how things are so much worse than they thought it was. They had a little mini freak out and went back to begin discussing the gravity of the current situation that they find themselves in the shack. And that's where we'll pick up. Wow.
Clarify. Jarvis freaked out.
A couple of you.
Yeah,
Freaked
there's
out.
some mutual freak outs.
Yeah, a lot of us freaked out.
Walter definitely
Walter
freaked out.
Walter freaked out.
Walter freaked the fuck out.
Like, yeah, he's like, Death can't know. If he knows, the end of the world will happen sooner.
So as you are all within the shack here, discussing things.
So, what the fuck we do now?
You're not in the shack. You're
Oh,
blacksmithing.
wait, oh,
No, I
sorry.
thought he came out from
No,
the
we were
fight.
all
He
in the
did
shack.
come over to the shack. Yeah.
We were
What?
talking.
He's over here. Yeah, because like
Really?
Yeah.
No, roll in the roll 20.
No,
You're the
I
fucking.
remember.
I remember because like I stopped him from going to speak to Julian, and he turned and went to the blacksmithy, and then I gathered up
That's right.
everyone else as we went to the shack.
Yeah, because I was like, fuck this. I can't handle this crap right now. I'm going to go Smith.
Oh, were you speaking to them through Pip then? Because I remember him being a part of the conversation while you guys were in the shack.
He was not part of the conversation.
We were talking. Then I left.
I don't think he specified, but I do think he was part of the conversation. I figured it was Pip.
Okay.
Then we'll have
I have
Pip
no
there
idea.
as-
I don't remember shit.
How about this? To keep things simple. Let me just drag Pip over there. There you go.
You having difficulty selecting him?
No, it's just I
small.
had to drag across the screen and I didn't expand outwards.
Oh, and Ed, you were over here, right? So I'll put you over here.
What? Oh yeah. I guess I'll kind of lean in there. Get a little crowded.
It is a small shack. Cobby's head sticking through one of the windows.
And Cobb.
But I'll just say,
guys.
yeah, Marcus will say, right, oh no, right, he's not doing that one anymore. Right, so you were talking about the church and the end of the world, right? That's, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many layers to this bullshit. And stop banging my finger.
Man, watch it.
Yeah, Marcus
Yeah,
isn't with you to heal any removed limbs.
Well, oh,
Wait, my thumb is flat.
oh,
I didn't even really feel the pain. My thumb's. I'm gonna
Actually,
just
why does your
back out for a
artificial
bit.
limbs have pain?
It's not that it's pain. It's more like a sudden shock to the nerves.
feel like sense pressure.
Yes. Now, if you excuse me, if you need me, I'm gonna go back to my work and fix my thumb.
All right.
As
Maybe it's
Pip
like
will
that thing
just-
where you tickle the fake hand and the people feel it.
Well,
as Jarvis is now going to unflatten his thumb.
Wait, you tickle fake hands and people feel it?
Yeah, and then you hit it with a hammer, and then they think that you actually hit their hand, and they scream in pain, even though it's
Actually
like a
been in
plastic
that
hand.
situation.
I could see
There's
myself
lots of
doing
Feels a
videos
that.
of
little
it.
outlandish.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, if I saw a hand get smashed, even just a fake hand, I'd be like, ah. You know,
Yeah, like they
because I'd
make a fake
imagine it's
hand,
my
they take
hand.
your hand, and then they hide your real hand.
Mm.
And they do this thing where they like take a feather across both of them at the same time, and you can't see your hand.
Man, and I thought
So since you
Jarvis was
feel it and you see it,
unethical.
I'm thinking,
Future scientists are crazy.
Yeah. It's like, hey, wait till you hear about Stanford.
Oh god.
wait till you hear about the Russian sleep experiment.
Oh no, please no.
Wait, by the way, was that actual, or was that just a made up story?
It's just a creepypasta.
Yeah, the sleep
Yeah.
experiment's
Okay.
not real. I
Okay.
imagine
You
something
hope.
like it has happened.
One would hope, yeah.
The sleep experiment isn't real. It can't hurt you.
The sleep experiment that you're currently in, you're
The
just
sleep
hallucinating everything.
It's a
But
sleep
even that
experiment in the
asshole with the
room.
dogs was rough. Fucking what, Pavlov, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Pavlovian
Mm.
training. Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Is that the dinner bell one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
was
Yeah, it
ringing the
is.
bells.
Jim also trained Dwight to need a mint whenever the computer restarted.
It's so fucked up. It's like Barney with them sneezing and going to get Chinese food.
But that was the joke.
Yes, the Pavlovian.
I wouldn't be as mad about that one if every time I sneezed I crave Chinese food because I like Chinese food.
No, it's bad because I accidentally trained myself to crave a nap whenever I'm bored. It's terrible.
You say crave a nap?
Yep,
Yeah.
because
Fiending for a nap right now,
Oh, you
dude.
just sometimes crave a nap, Dylan?
yeah,
Sometimes.
I fucked up my hip, so I couldn't do anything beyond lay on a couch or just mull about the house. And when I was bored, I took a nap, and that resulted in my brain associating being bored with having a nap. So every time I got bored,
Sure.
I got sleepy.
I remember post-surgery Beck, who was on painkillers most of the time.
Was it that bad?
It was that bad. I tore my
Yeah.
labrum.
Ouch.
Yeah, that sounds
I don't
bad.
even
know what
I
that
don't know.
is.
I don't know
You
what that
find
is, but it sounds like an
It's-
ouchie.
Yeah.
Bring it over here.
It's
Yeah, if my
the-
liberty ever got torn, I think I'd be pretty sad.
It's a cartilage, a disc in your hip that kind of helps hold the two parts together.
Oh, is that
Mm.
is that the weird part of the hip that goes whoopity wob when like it pops?
No,
It's your
Oh.
hula hooping muscle.
that's the ligament.
Is
I
it's
think.
my hooping muscle?
Your hula hooping muscle.
Oh, my
Oh,
hula
it's so
hooping
this the
muscle.
cartilage, so like the ball and the socket.
Yeah, it's
Of the
related
hip
to
joint.
the ball and socket.
I see.
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing it. All right. Anyway, I think we still do what the fuck we were gonna do.
Yeah, I can't leave here. I can't leave here.
I mean, you
By
got to
contract,
avenge
yeah.
me. You got to win.
I do gotta do that.
I mean, no pressure, but a lot of pressure. Please shoot
Yeah.
him.
So after Bruce wins, then we should be free.
Yeah, and then we go to Glacier Break, stop the invasion, and then we go to San Francisco, figure out Aaron's curse, and then break for Christmas.
But don't we have to do the orc thing first?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
that's
we're
in
going to
Glacier Break.
Yeah. All right. Forgot.
How are we gonna get Kothar back?
Like we'll stop in Texas first. But also, I mean, if we think we don't need to move the cart around, then I mean, Kothar's got a pretty good deal in the Hunters Association. You wouldn't mind too much.
I don't think I've ever asked. Is he like a carnivore, herbivore, omnivore?
You like plants?
He eats grass.
Oh, okay.
He likes
All right, well.
he likes the grass.
Sometimes
Yeah,
he
then-
loves it.
Wouldn't put the hunters out that much.
Leaves and shit.
I mean, they're also watching AJ and Charlie, and they're very much not herbivores.
Yeah, they're probably giving them harder time.
That
Yeah.
is true.
I mean,
Troublemakers.
they had me pay more for the food, I think.
What time is it during the day? Is it night or?
This was like immediately after
Marcus's duel.
Marcus's
it's like
duel.
one.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about Death?
You know.
Because he's just chilling in there.
He's here. He's doing his job, collecting the souls, because his assistant isn't doing anything. He did ask if I could check on his assistant at some point. It's a fated event apparently, so it will happen when it needs to happen.
That's comforting.
And uncomforting because I like the concept of free will, and if, like, say I did everything I could to avoid this meeting because of my free will, it will still happen. That's not comfortable.
We don't gotta mark our calendars or nothing.
No.
Yeah, this Death guy, he's all like, "Oh, there are these fated events." Like he told you your guys' death dates. Like that's some bullcrap. What the hell? I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
I mean, those dates it did seem like they might not be like fated, like Walter's saying.
Maybe he's just fucking with you guys. He's like, wouldn't it be funny if I was like,
it seemed like that's most likely.
all right. Well, my question is, I don't know if I'm misreading this situation. I don't think I talked to the lady, the drow. So she's trying to get the 4 horsemen together, her party,
Yep.
against their will, or are they trying to?
It doesn't seem to be against their will. It's just letting them know, like, hey, it's time.
Okay. So he is our enemy, Death.
Potentially.
Okay. Noted. I'm just trying to. That's just for me. I don't think we can kill him.
How do you kill Death? If you kill Death, who's going to collect his soul?
He got to use his own scythe if it's like the TV show. And I mean, he looks like he did in the TV show, so I think it probably is.
Okay. But what does that
TV
mean for
show.
dying? Does that mean no one dies anymore if we kill Death?
I mean, I can only tell you what the TV show did. I don't know what's real.
Well,
So
what
do you gotta
happened in
take the
TV
scythe
show
and
when
start,
killed
you know-
Death?
I don't remember exactly, but he's not like the only Reaper. He's just like the Big Daddy Reaper.
And it's like, ah, shit, I'm stuck with this fucking scythe. Now I
Well,
gotta
it
do this
does
shit
make
myself.
sense because he has an assistant.
Yeah, like there's other Reapers and they're invisible in the show, and
I
they're
mean,
just like everywhere.
I mean, biblically, the angel of death has also been referred to as angels of death, so there probably is more than one Reaper.
He's got like an agency.
Yeah, he's just the grim one.
He's
Cool
just
one.
a grim one.
I want to meet the chill Reaper.
Yeah, you know,
The chill Reaper.
you also got the Chill Reaper, the Gaunt Reaper, the Happy Reaper.
How about a
The Grumpy
puppy? How
Reaper,
about
the
puppy Reaper?
Sleepy, Dopey, and
No,
Doc Reapers.
The Doc Reaper.
The Puppy
I love
Reaper,
Doc
the Puppy
Reaper.
Reaper. The Puppy Reaper comes after dogs.
Oh, but I hope they're like, all right, are you ready?
And you know, the
You're a good
Cat
boy?
Reaper's just lazy, and that's why they got 9 lives.
Eh,
So I don't think we do anything. I mean, Death is just going to do his thing. It's kind of comforting that he is a guy we can just talk to, but also it's like, I don't know if we're going to shake him up.
He also sense like some, like I'm important.
Well, because you are.
No, I mean like in the events of life and death, because I can
Oh.
talk to ghosts now, or at least the recently departed.
Is that because you died?
I guess, but lots of people have died and came back, right? Ever since the reckoning.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like
guess
I'm not the
Marcus.
first person to have been resurrected. Why can I see ghosts?
Maybe it has to do with where we were. Like we were in the Druids' forest, and also like the plague thing was happening there. So maybe like a bit of the plague hit you,
But
and
Oh,
like
didn't
shit.
Gabriel
some of the
also die there?
powers of the four.
Didn't
Uh,
Gabriel
ye-
die fighting the Thunderbird?
Well, but
did.
you didn't die
Bruce
there.
also died fighting the Thunderbird.
What? I died?
Yeah, didn't
Nobody
you?
told me.
No, right? Am I incorrect?
Unless I
I
wasn't
don't,
there.
I don't
It
remember.
was
Oh, he went.
It was
down.
Lotus's character.
Yeah.
it was
That
You
Gabriel.
revived
sure?
and-
I swear to God, two of you went down. No, Lotus's character didn't come with you for the Thunderbird fight.
No, she was there. She's
No,
actually
she
the
didn't.
one
No,
who
she-
rezzed Gabriel because Marcus didn't prepare Revivify again,
Yo,
and I gave
why
him
sh-
shit for causing the death of two of
Yes.
my characters.
Lotus was there, and she revived the dead character.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
but two people died. It wasn't
No,
just Gabriel. I swear to God, it was Bruce.
no,
Someone
because
went
Gabriel.
down.
No,
One person went down.
Someone went down.
Another
Gabriel
person
died.
died.
Oh, so Bruce went down and Gabriel died.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm remembering then. All right, yeah. So you went down, but you didn't die. Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure I got Bruce up,
Yeah, we
but I
would've-
don't have a way of
We definitely would have told Matt if he
lesing
died.
people.
After yeah, we would have told you. Okay. I'm trying to think here.
yeah. So Marcus died somewhere else and then came back. I guess somewhere else. Walter died in Texas and came back with the Druids. Gabriel died and then also came back in the jungle. I don't know if that matters.
But Gabriel. I don't know that.
Of course, we don't know if he's encountered any recently deceased. Maybe wherever he is, has since encountered recently deceased and is seeing the dead. We don't know.
Want to do the talk in your head thing? You're like, hey, been a while. How the kids? Fucking.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Oh shit! What day is it currently? Because Red River Rebellions, yeah, 25th. Yeah, he's fighting alongside Louis Real right now.
Like, oh, hey, can't talk right now.
In a war,
Busy.
fighting the Canadian government for Métis rights.
Your call has been directed to voice.
All right. Well, are we just gonna like kind of just not worry about this right now? Seems like our consensus.
We got other shit to worry about,
I mean,
man.
well, let President Travis know who SE is, because they uncovered some stuff about SE related to the Cucaracha, and the Confederates too. And maybe Bjorn, but we can let him know when we're there.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it's not. It sounds like the least heroic thing ever. It's not really our responsibility to deal with the end of the world. Like, we're just some people.
Yeah, we can't let shit like that change our
We're not
fucking.
gods.
Not our day to day.
I mean, we'll if something comes up that lets us save the world, sure, I'd say we can go for it. But I don't see how we could prevent the end of the world.
Yeah, maybe in the meantime we start learning a little thing or two about SE and
Yeah.
whoever.
Knowledge is half the battle.
Yeah,
Isn't that what one of the great one of the great Joes of your time, Aaron say? And knowing's half the battle.
Possession's 9/10 of the law. I think knowing might be half the battle. That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Is that a GI Joe? Yeah, that's GI Joe. Okay.
It is G.I. Joe, yeah.
One of the great Joes.
One of the great
One of the
Joes
great
of Disney.
shows. That's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Joe Manganiello said it.
Just imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was DiMaggio. I was just gonna say that.
All right, so we're gonna get to drinking
I'm
or
very
what?
much saying the wrong thing.
I'd join you folks, but I got some training to do.
Oh yeah, you gotta get in the zone.
Also, I wanted to talk to you, Walter, and also Jarvis a bit. I probably need some better like armor because I'm fucking getting my ass kicked out here, and I don't want to friggin' die.
I mean,
and
you can't use armor in these battles.
I know, but I'm saying for later because I'm gonna try to. I mean, we're fighting like death, so I don't know. Maybe you can. We'll figure it out when we get back to the Hunters Association.
I mean, the only real reason why I'm able to wear this is because I'm sidekicking Ed right now. I kind of just
Yeah.
into my breastplate.
Just kick him aside.
I
Yeah, I
would-
mean, I
Why
could
would
I
you
could help
kick
with
him?
Forge.
As a part of this little joke, Pip is currently giving Ed a massage on his head.
Oh, it's the fucking like scalp massager thing.
Yeah, that's fun.
Fuck yes.
I'll just say
Oh, you need
before
to
like you
add,
guys
like-
go to head off.
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, go ahead.
You need to add like those like car buffers to Pip's limbs, so like you can buff Ed's head and make it shiny.
Oh yeah. The-
Like, I'd like to use a bonus action to blind them with my dome.
Absolutely.
So I'll say Marcus will just say, like, as you guys are getting ready to head out of the shack, if that is the case, he'll just say to kind of like more to you, Walter, but in front of everyone. I mean, I don't know necessarily if he's our enemy. Not trying to sound morbid here, but death is kind of like an inevitability. So I don't know if it's really inherently good or evil.
I
But
mean,
you seem
ending
to
the
have.
world seems to be evil, considering how it didn't happen in Aaron's world.
Well, no, and I don't disagree with you on that. But I mean, like, if the world's going to end, even if he has no part in it, people are still going to die. So he kind of has to have a part in it, you know? So I don't know if that necessarily makes him a bad guy. But also, you seem to have a bit more of a rapport with him than anyone else here. Maybe try talking to him?
I am
I don't
not
know.
gonna let him know about the fact that they're planning on ending the world early, because that
No.
might tip him off.
Maybe just, I don't know, see what he knows?
I wouldn't even know how to start talking to him discreetly without accidentally telling him that they're waiting for him over in Confederate land.
You have to woo him, Walter.
I got
Yeah, take
a
him on a
poem
date.
from my time that you can give him. It's about him.
Ed, you were there last time I tried anything romantic, and that ended up us in a bar fight.
Well, we can. I mean, look, it's only up from there. I think you got a chance with death.
I mean, that is how we met, so maybe we could meet like another you and double our chances at succeeding. 2 Eds, all the more powerful.
Yeah.
Duets.
Anyway, yeah. If you want to take the diplomat, the business route, or the romance route, you want to talk to death. I
You
support you.
stick your dick in death.
Mm-hmm.
Probably better than plague.
Aaron,
Or-
is there any stories about people like either befriending or
Fucking.
romancing death in your time?
No, there's one about, I don't know. There's one about him being like nice and waiting for a lady to. Yeah, that's the poem I was gonna give you. I don't know of any. Out of character.
Deadpool
Thanos.
and
That was
Thanos.
Elizabeth. That was Elizabeth Browning, right?
Or Deadpool.
Deadpool and Thanos
Yeah,
competing for Death's
but
affection.
I don't think Aaron would do comics.
There was also that movie with Meet Joe Black with Leonardo.
Good movie.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, you never saw that movie?
No, I don't know.
Death
Leo is death.
Death possesses a body and goes on holiday for a bit.
That's cute.
Yeah, there's like a whole thing where he speaks what's the actual term for it?
Creole.
Yeah, he speaks Creole, and he tells this woman that's dying that everything's gonna be all right, and apparently like actual speakers of the language were like, "He gonna be all right."
Holiday.
Yeah. But apparently actual speakers of the language were like, "Yeah, he did a really good job, like good for him," and then everyone else was like, "No, fuck him," because they thought it was
Yeah.
weird. They weren't like used to him doing something other than just being himself. So
I
it
fucking loved it.
was a good movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, if you don't know it, then Aaron probably wouldn't know it.
No. Aaron knows the poem. That's about it.
Don't get my hopes up, Walter. Banging Death is about the most freaking badass thing you can do.
I'm not interested in him like that at all.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, I am going to go shoot at a tree.
Have fun. Do like the breathing exercises under a waterfall or something.
I mean,
Yeah.
Wait, what was the rules about magic here? It's like you can have the mage armor, obviously.
You
What
can
was the
mage
other rules?
armor and shield. Others cannot interfere with casting spells that would stop them from hitting
but they
you.
can apply
And
buffs beforehand.
If people don't know.
if
What does
people don't know.
stopping mean?
So, for example, if you like dropped a fucking wall of force in front of him so that he couldn't get shot,
Okay,
but it would
what
also
about
stop him from shooting back at them.
Oh. You know, I don't think that falls into being illegal.
it's disadvantage?
Is it visible on me if
It's
I do that?
not.
I mean, if he can see, if he does like a detect magic or something, it would be.
I mean, that would be mixed with his mage armor because
Oh, yeah,
abjuration.
because that's the same abjuration. Yeah.
You, yeah, you could,
I don't think there's any rules against it.
but there technically no.
But I'd have to do it like pretty much right before you go out.
I mean,
I
just
could
cast
do some
it
other
on
stuff.
him at like 11:55, and he's good.
Is Ari telling Bruce this?
Yeah, they'd be offering it.
Okay.
Hey,
Um,
Bruce, I can give you, I guess, tips on the art of the quick draw because considering I'm somewhat of an expert myself.
Hell yeah, I can use it. Also,
Somehow, I don't know. Weird.
now that this new
magic.
information is here, I know Corb is a sucker for a deal. With this advantage, should I make a deal with him that the duel is worth more than 10,000? I'll put my soul on the line.
No,
No.
but I'm not there.
No.
I wouldn't.
If I was against Marcus selling his soul for bringing me back, I'm against you selling your soul just for money.
But think about I'm saying like I could get something more than the 10,000, and this is a pretty sure bet here. This is big.
What would you want more than the 10,000?
I mean, maybe we can get some knowledge about death and that group. There's a million things he can probably give us.
He did beat Marcus though.
It's a risky bet.
Okay. Yeah. All right. If there's nothing that anyone could think of that would be worth risking my soul over, then
I don't know. That's
I
pretty
thought
big.
information could be good.
I mean, anything beyond stopping the end of the world,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think you can
we
do
y'all can play more games of pool or something.
But
Hey, don't
a
sell your
pool
soul
game's not
though.
as sure a
I'll let
bet.
you. I'll let you offer the phone before. Don't do your soul.
Yeah, maybe we can make other bets, but not. I don't want you
I'm
getting
saying
your
I'm saying the pool
soul
game
locked up.
the pool game is a less sure bet than this right now. I have advantages now. This is a huge thing.
I mean, the thing is, I don't trust him. He just randomly signed himself up. He's the one who made the event.
That's fair, but seeing him lose to Walter, and I didn't see him lose to Ari, but
I mean, if anything, that just makes him more mad and more likely to find a way to get his own advantage.
yeah.
There's stuff he was hiding from us.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, let me. Oh, I wish it was you that killed him, because then you'd be the expert in gunslinging.
I just have to kill you, and I get it.
Oh my god!
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, is there a way I can like surrender it without dying?
No, Walter, that's you're a hella good shot. It looked natural, so just keep it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll give you pointers.
Yeah.
All right, let's do pointers until the sun goes down, and then get
Hell
rest.
yeah.
Okay. I'll say two of you head off and do your shooting. Marcus is probably going to end up going to the bar. And I think Aaron and Ed, or Ed at the very least, you wanted to also go to the bar, yes?
Correct.
Okay. Aaron, are you going with them, or are you going to watch those two shoot?
I'll watch those two shoot since I want to be there when I need to cast the thing.
I mean, hell, he can probably, actually, performance of creation us bullets, so we're not actually using her real bullets.
Hell yeah.
Potentially.
Did my performance of creation get used last session?
I don't think so.
No. But you
No.
did do an animation, I think, or
You
was.
did a animating performance.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Alrighty. So I'll say for those of you just going back and shooting, Walter, you give him some pointers. You guys set up a target. You find a nice little spot. Make me
Education check.
make me a general intelligence check to see if you can actually convey or properly teach what you have now inherited from your legendary gunslinger
I
feat
will
to
guidance
Bruce.
myself. I will roll history, but since I don't have any modifier on it, it'll just be intelligence. I will grit my teeth.
Okay.
I could also inspire you before the fight, if that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's visible. Never mind.
That is visible.
For specifically my subclass, that is visible.
Dang it.
I'll say Walter conveys to you as much as he can, and it's strange because before this he didn't really seem like he was all that knowledgeable of firearms, and he's got like some really good advice. He suggests switching up the manner in which you draw, sort of like adjusting your gun belt, and as well as I'm trying to think here, as well as just like, sort of because it sounds funny, but it's actually a thing. Squinting your eyes and honing in on the target before you draw, so that you kind of like tunnel vision towards exactly what you want to hit, and you feel pretty confident. You feel like you've grasped firearms just a little bit better.
Hell yeah.
Walter would probably would you show him your little secret sneako technique that you have now?
Yeah.
All right, so you watch as he kind of like walks forward and quickly draws it from like the waistband behind him, and when he
No, I have a
does, and he
holster.
hits. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, so you put the holster towards the back instead, or are you just keeping it on the side still?
Keep it on the side, but just drawing
Okay.
it so quick that it's just like
Yeah,
it's
so he
out of
just
my
draws it
hand
so
and then it's
quick,
in my hand.
and then as you watch as like a nearby, I don't know, melon or something you set up just completely explodes, and like little bits rain down.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. The melon is eviscerated.
It's a good thing I didn't go up against you with that. You would have friggin' treated me like that melon and blown my friggin' head off.
I mean, I would have had to make it past the marshal first,
Yeah, that's true.
and then I would have
I
had to
didn't.
kill Frenchie.
That's true. Yeah, that was a weird thing. His friggin' thing blew up. But he got his. Some karma right there. And I'll keep on. I'll try firing at the. I'll try to hit fire at at a different melon.
Okay.
Dang it!
You miss, but you understand like why you missed, and you imagine that on the next shot you could like adjust, and you'll be able to hit.
Cat howls in the distance.
What house in the distance?
The cat yowls in the distance.
Oh, poor cat.
4. All right, we'll keep practicing.
As you guys are doing that, Ed, you make your way over to the bar with Marcus
Yeah.
and have yourself a few drinks. Marcus will just wild couple of days.
Yeah, fuck. You know, I told, I did tell you, I was like, oh, you know, this is gonna be a normal competition. Nothing complicated or crazy is gonna happen. Nah, didn't end up like that.
Yeah, it seems like we have a penchant for attracting the strange.
A little bit.
Don't really mind it too much, though.
No, I love it. When it's not like, oh, fuck, the world's ending. I didn't need that. Stressed me out today. Shit.
Yeah, that's wow. And it's really weird too because I mean, I'm a believer, but I never quite thought all of that would ever happen while I was around. So, figured that'd be somewhere in the far future.
Hold on. I'm gonna look around. His death just like right in the table behind us.
He is sitting at a table nearby. Yes.
Ah, fuck. We got it. We got it. That's what Walter said.
I don't think he's listening in. He seems pretty absorbed in that meal of his.
No, maybe. All right. Well, yeah. So someone wrote about this. Someone was like, "Oh, this shit's gonna happen, and everybody's gonna die. It's gonna real suck. Shit, bad."
Yeah. Revelations in the Bible kind of talks about a lot of similar stuff that they're talking about happening. You know, horsemen and all that.
Do they? Okay, so they got horsemen, and you said something about something else. Like there's shit before this that's got to happen.
Oh, right. The seals.
All right. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, is it gonna track completely with your Bible? Do we gotta like study up so we know what we're up against, or is it just like, oh, okay, we got horsemen, and that's it?
I mean, I don't know if it would hurt. Probably not. Um, that is, if it follows everything. I don't know if it will, though.
So it could be like, okay, what's the next seal? See if that's gonna happen. Maybe if it's one of those faded things, maybe it's just gonna happen. We gotta be ready for it.
Um, I mean, it would be good to be prepared. After, well, so it's kind of confusing. And he like he pulls out his own copy of a Bible
Got
and
a
he
little
like
pocket Bible.
he thumbs all the way to the back, and he's like, okay. Um, so after the horsemen, um, how do I put this? There's supposed to be something with souls. And he'll just read. And when the fifth seal, when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them which were slain for the word of God and the testimony with which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood of them that dwell on earth? And white robes were given to them. So probably something like we're gonna see a bunch of white robe ghosts. I don't know. I'm not good at interpreting this.
Mm. But
I know.
Walter's seeing people who died.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Ah, shit. Did we get to that one? What's the next one?
Uh,
Number six. Number six.
Number 6. Right. And lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as a sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. Okay,
Ah, fuck. Marcus. God damn it.
Well, okay. Well, the sun hasn't become black yet, but
All right, all right. We got a few blood moons, but
I
that was a
don't.
while ago.
Right. This is confusing. Um. Oh, and then the stars of heaven fell unto the earth. Okay. So there hasn't been an earthquake, and we haven't had any stars fall from the heavens.
No sun turning black. All right, all right. So maybe we're at number 6 right now. Good to know. How many are there? Got seals?
Um, Seals. Yeah. 7,
Shit.
I think. No, 6. 6.
I was hoping for like 14 or something. Fuck. All right. And then what? I'm not gonna stress over this. Y'all, you're a Bible expert. If it gets bad, and we're like, we're out of seals, then I don't fucking know.
Well, I think I think we'll know when things are like really bad and super fucked.
Yeah, I figure it's like you wake up and like, well, it's happening.
Oh no, there's 7. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's 7 seals, not 6. He would say as he just keeps going through pages.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So this should be easy. If it sounds like massive trumpets from the heavens, then we're actually boned, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Yep.
All right.
Hey guys, I just made a new flying orchestra.
Wow.
Yeah.
No!
No!
I had to make the joke. It was there.
All right, now Bruce, don't tell Bruce this. Or Walter. Well,
Maybe Walter.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really think the gun thing is that entertaining. But that's just because, my kind of fights are a little different.
Right, yeah, these guys aren't relying on strength. It's kind of more who's faster, and that doesn't always mean that they're going to win in an actual one-on-one fight, right?
Yeah, so speaking of which, I'm going to turn to the bartender, slam my hand on the table. Mr. Letters.
He'll just stop whatever he's doing, turn towards you, and just give you a look. What can I do for you now?
I think it's time after the finals that we make a real main event.
Noted. Very well. You and I
Oh, it's a broken leg.
say the shortly after in the main square.
Main square.
That's right.
Ting.
We'll have a
Fisticuffs.
fisticuffs. We'll have a friendly match, you and I.
Very well. I agree to your terms.
Is there actually a bell on the doors to the bar?
Oh, like ding-a-ling.
Well, no, it's the
No,
No, it's one of
just
the it's one of those saloon doors.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
saloon doors.
the saloonite
Jarvis
doors.
has stopped panic smithing and is now coming to the bar.
Oh, hey Jarbo, how's the thumb?
He shows with it all back fully formed.
Hey, there we go. Good as new.
Marcus, can I have my hat back?
Sure. You're not gonna
Okay.
like use it to pry into my thoughts or anything, right?
No, I was gonna do something else.
Okay.
As
Sure.
I will have tech thoughts go and see if there's anything invisible. An invisible or unseen presence, I should say.
You do not detect any thoughts beyond those that are there within the bar.
I think about boobs.
Out of curiosity, can I even detect death thoughts?
Oh boy.
I'm not actually. I'm just asking.
He's not going
Can I
deeper. He's just
detect
trying
that
to
there are thoughts
get the
of
surface.
presence? I'm not even
You-
going for. I'm not even trying to read them. I'm just.
You
I can just
detect thoughts coming from him, yeah.
These
That
tater
is intriguing.
tots are delightful.
Tater tots are scrumptious.
I can't wait until they invent the deep fryer. Then this shit will really pop off.
Pickle chips, fried pickle chips. How I wish to consume them in large quantities, enough to kill a normal mortal man.
Fried pickles, so good.
Oh my god, I love them.
Simply so good.
I should probably not say we sold them a couple days ago. Well, actually yesterday at my work.
Damn, imagine being able to get fried pickle chips from fucking a hospital? No way, man. No way.
Yeah.
My
I'm gonna have to go get fried pickles tomorrow.
Oh, dude, same. Oh,
Okay.
Fries in
besides
with
that,
some beef recovery.
you guys okay?
Yeah, we're good. I just scheduled a friendly hand-to-hand combat with. I don't know. You haven't met Mr. Letters. We go back.
First time.
I already
Greetings.
know.
This is where you say good and you.
What was said to Jarvis?
He said, "How are you now?"
I am fine.
He just kind of looks slightly disappointed at
Mm.
that, and then he just goes, "Well, as your friend here said, we'll be having a fight tomorrow. Gentlemen's duel, so to speak. Fisticuffs. None of those
Oh.
fancy guns."
You're not gonna kill each other, right?
No. He's right now. He's 1-0 on me. That should tell you how tough this guy is.
Alright. But if you are gonna have such a thing, you're not gonna be using those, are you? As I point to your
No.
punchy stab.
No. No punchy slashies, just punchies.
Just punches.
Alright. Now, do I see the devil that wears Prada?
The devil that wears Prada. No, you don't see him. But you can from the bar, if you look up towards the second level, you do in fact catch a glimpse of him very briefly. He seems to be up there.
He's in Versace tonight.
Does he look down at all or no?
Balenciaga. No.
Okay.
Seems
So I can't
preoccupied.
give him a wave. Got it. Jarvis will ask. Actually, this is the first time Jarvis has been to the bar. What do they have?
Oh, they got beer. They got whiskey. They also seem to have tequila. Beyond that, not really much else. Maybe gin and yeah, that's it. Whiskey, gin, beer, and tequila. And the beer
Do you
he
have
has.
sarsaparilla?
He has
A
sarsaparilla?
Western town. Asking a Western town if they have sarsaparilla. That's like asking if they have dust.
Yeah, we got
Well,
sarsaparilla.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. Can I get some sarsaparilla with a splash of gin?
Ooh.
Respectable. And he will pour you one.
Thank you. I'll drink up.
Feels like a whole fucking day passed, but it's been enough bullshit for a week and a few hours.
Is that supposed to be a GIF?
Yeah,
Supposed to
no,
be
no,
JPEG.
Dude, oh, epic embed fail!
It is death though.
Ends with JPEG.
Oh,
It's supposed to be a
so
GIF.
it's Death drinking his soda.
Oil sody.
Mm,
I think embedding is broken in Roll20 currently.
hold on. Let's see if it is.
Because I tried a picture
No,
earlier and
it's
it wouldn't
not.
detect. Shit, I'm sick.
Get wrecked.
Owned.
Yeah, you'd see Death just eating his meal if you're actually looking over at him and having a drink. I would say they also have wine too, but it seems like a really cheap, not good at all red wine.
Little $2 check.
Good old latrine wine.
I'll stick with the gin and sass.
Gin and sass.
Gin and sass. I gotta try that.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. You know, actually, I have 4 bottles of sarsaparilla from Reading Soda Works that I picked up just recently. Do I have
Okay.
any gin? Oh, I do. I have a bottle of Tanqueray from like when my grandfather was alive down in the liquor
Ooh.
cabinet.
That's some mint.
I might have to.
Well, because if I'm correct, isn't gin sweet?
It's from when your grandfather was alive. Don't drink it on a D&D night. Jesus.
No, not tonight. God, no. No, sir. No, I will perish. There's a bottle of Jameson down there too from like when my grandfather passed when I was 14, and I don't know how much
God.
older those are. So yeah, those are about 10 years minimum. I mean, they don't really like most alcohol in the bottle doesn't really mature anymore. They tend to do that in like the casks and stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes it can.
To
Not always for
perfection.
the better though. But yeah. Tanqueray, man, it's been a while since I've had gin. There's a dude that I went to college with that used to just fucking pound gin like it was nobody's business.
Who found fucking gin?
Barth, you remember him?
Vaguely.
Yeah, I called him Barth Vader. Yeah, that guy was a fucking party animal. He used to just drink a whole bottle of gin in a night.
Yeesh.
Yeah, but
I don't-
okay, gin is sweet, right?
It's made from juniper berries.
Yeah, it's a little
Okay.
herbal.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so
it's got an herbal.
mix that with
slight
root beer. Yeah,
sweetness.
that should have an interesting and tasty taste.
I think it would be good.
Yeah, I think it has the potentiality for bueno deliciousness. But yeah, so he'll pour you that, and it seems like Julian's just having like a beer or something.
He has not stopped eating.
No, excuse me, he hasn't. He was having a meal earlier.
Reaping souls is
Uh,
harder. Burns out like
Yeah, I
calories.
mean, shit.
Before he had like a steak with like a loaded potato and some like succotash, and now he has like a Hamburg steak with what seems to be like some form of Texas toast, and you're unsure. Actually, no, it would be like a honey glazed carrots. We'll say.
Ooh.
You're not even sure. Like you don't remember them saying that they serve this in the bar, yet somehow he has this food anyway.
And he just looks like that. All right.
I will say there's technically a restaurant here, but you don't imagine it's particularly high end because it's probably harder to get good ingredients out in the Badlands. But
So
he's definitely getting it from somewhere.
Western.
Yeah. Yeah, good food back then was like a hearty plate of beans and bacon. I will say though, at some point or another, your Coulter will look down and kind of like not angrily anymore, but like stare at the back of Marcus's head for a little too long, and then look at the direction of the rest of you, and you just catch it out of the corner of your eye, Jarvis.
I'll wave to him with my
He
middle
like
hands.
seems like a little surprised because up until this point you haven't spoken to him, and then he kind of like cocks his head to the side as if like, wait, who is he again? And then he goes and he like kind of like has a look of recognition and just nods back at you.
I'm surprised. I don't. This may be just me talking out of my ass. But I would think Jarvis would probably be on his list of, ooh, I want to take his shit.
You haven't come in to officially speak to him, so you're
Yeah,
unsure if he knows that you have shit that he would want to take.
he might be interested in you.
Point.
Why did you want to do the contest? I mean, you got a fucking big ass
Oh,
gun.
this? As I just flex the barrel as it pops out slightly from my hand.
Yeah, you
This?
could have kicked some ass in this contest.
Yes and no.
I mean, it's in
Though
the rules, right? You can use your.
Show up to a
that's not what
gunslinging
that's not,
contest with a fucking railgun.
Oh my-
Don't
I mean,
please-
fucking Frenchie had weird ass poison bullshit.
I mean, it's
You're not
definitely not a handheld
wrong.
weapon. It's a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to really do a little quick draw with that.
Also, it's though I did think about it when we were talking about it and all, but I got more things I need to be working on.
Yeah, it's true.
Quick draw my railgun.
I have to. Oh, imagine I got that. Ugh.
a quick draw railgun or a railgun pistol. Oh my god.
I mean,
That
eventually,
reminds me of like Ultra Kill hitting the coin with the railgun.
if technology keeps scaling downwards, eventually we could get a pocket-sized railgun.
My god, I just envisioned the cricket from Men in Black.
It's time to performance of creation the Deagle again for Walter.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
You
that would blow
could do
Coulter's
that.
head off.
For shits and
We
giggles.
we have created the Deagle before.
True.
That's the
Walter
only reason
attempted
why
to shoot it
Jarvis knows how to
before.
make clips.
Are you the
Anyways,
competitive type? Are you the competitive type, Jarvis?
Not in this area. I'm not.
Yeah, times like this, I'm fine with just sitting back and watching it happen.
Yeah. Anyways, just gonna finish my drink here. Actually, I'm gonna get another. You
Yeah, it
two
looks
keep
good.
talking.
That looks good. I'm gonna get one of those too.
I'm gonna be here for a bit. I need to think.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take one of those too. Why not?
All right, more fucking gin
New industry
sass.
standards. Sarsaparilla and gin.
It's a thing now.
It's the thing now. It's the Jarvis special.
That is the Jarvo.
The Jarvis.
I'm gonna get a double. Let me give me a double Jarvo.
Yeah, Marcus will just. Yeah, give me one of those too. Alrighty. For the rest of the day, until tomorrow for the final, is there anything that anyone plans to do?
Shooting.
Besides
balls
finishing
with
my drink and going to my work,
Yeah, besides drinking, working, or practicing.
I will say I did say this before. Jarvis is working through the night.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'd say something to Walter and Bruce. I should probably tell you guys, but if we ever need to come back here for any reason, I have learned of a circle here.
There's a circle here?
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's the mayor's.
Oh.
Does he like have it hidden?
Yeah, but he told me I could memorize it.
Oh, nice.
Is it possible for us to like get Kothar in the cart through?
I mean, like if we were bringing Kothar back here, I wouldn't think so because it's like on the second floor of a building. I don't think it would go too good.
I'll tell him to make a floating dock teleporter like they have at the college.
I could.
Yeah,
I
can,
could.
can we arrange that, please?
I could polymorph him and put him in my pocket while we go through.
That works.
We
And we shrink the
need to
cart.
get like a Pokeball for him.
Or what?
Yeah.
What in the
What?
blue hell is that?
Poke.
It's like a red and white ball you
Pokeball.
store
Poke
creatures in.
Pokeball.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Is
They
it-
do that in the brothel sometimes.
Hey.
Is that a ball?
Bro, they
you-
shove these balls
Poke?
up your ass.
Cookie.
No, it's a ball that you store creatures in.
Why is it called a pokey ball?
Because it's
Oh,
like
is it
pocket.
E? Because,
It goes
like,
in your
it's like
pocket.
those electronic things?
No, it's like the first part of pocket
Pop-
because it's a
Oh.
pocket ball.
well, okay, so poke. What's the E?
Because it's like you. No. It's like pocket.
Oh, okay, pocket ball.
You know how there's like an E in the word pocket,
Oh, yeah.
but Paka ball is just weird. I mean, they don't really exist, but
I think
maybe
Pokeball
we
has
could-
a ring to it.
yeah.
A pocket
Pokeball.
ball.
Yeah.
Pocketbook.
It's from a TV show, kind of like Death.
I see. Oh, so does that mean that since Death was on a TV show in your world and he's real here, does that mean that these Pocky balls are also out here?
Probably not, but I don't know. It would not be good if every TV show was real here.
Or wait, does that mean that this is just one big TV show? Are we
Oh,
in a
no.
TV show right now?
Am I getting Truman?
You look towards the camera that you can't see.
Fuck. Aaron's now in another existential crisis.
But yeah, I could definitely polymorph him and put him in my pocket, and then we'll just run through.
Yeah.
It's not a real crisis.
And then we shrink the cart down, or at least partially disassemble it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't ask if I could bring other people through it, I'll be honest. But I'm sure it's fine. He didn't say not to.
He probably would mind if you brought Marcus through.
I'll
What
put
if we
him
polymorph
in
Marcus
somebody
too?
else. Yeah.
Polymorph.
Everyone else
Marcus
have
in your
spell.
pocket too.
Checking the wording. The only thing is, I don't think Marcus is going to be very down with that plan. He doesn't seem like. The
You don't
type
think
to
he'd like
hide
being
from-
like a tiny Marcus in someone's pocket?
I don't think he likes hiding from Coulter that much. But we also like flip him
Yeah,
off
but I
because
mean,
he's-
it's messing with Coulter,
true.
and he does seem like he likes doing that.
It does seem like he likes doing that. But all right, I'll say for those of you drinking, mark down what's a reasonable amount. If you're doing heavy drinking, 10. If you're doing light drinking, 5.
5 what?
Gold.
Oh, Mark. So,
I'm always doing heavy drinking.
Alrighty. And you guys talk about your Pokeballs and finish up, and I'll say you retire to your respective locations. The night passes.
does working through the night grant me any benefits or no?
Benefits? No, I think we had previously discussed this, that it would probably give you a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
But
But in exchange for progress.
in exchange, yeah, I'd say you'd probably get, what is it, reasonably, you would do about a day's worth in a day, but you're not using the whole day. So I'll say that it moves ahead an extra day. But the exchange is now you have a point of exhaustion.
That's fine.
But yes, as the new day dawns, you would already know that the final battle will be at noon. I'll say these creatures get cleared off. The street gets swept of any blood.
During the day, as we're just in the bar, I would like to just spread whispers throughout the town that an event after the finals is going to happen, so that people don't just like leave.
Okay. All right.
That next morning, is Death in the bar still?
He would be for breakfast, yeah.
Still eating his dinner from last night. But it
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like a plate.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
feeling
walk
bad.
There's
up.
grease on it.
Does he look hostile towards me after the last time I met him?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna performance of creation some cheese curds for him. Like
Okay.
deep fried cheese curds.
All right. Okay. You do that, and he kind of like looks at them like tentatively at first, and then he just. I take it these are for me.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of they're created by magic, so they'll go away even after you eat them in a couple hours, so you won't be like full from them. But like the TV show I told you was in, you like fried stuff there, so figured it was worth a try.
Right. And he'll reach out and he'll take one and pop it in his mouth, and he kind of like lets it sit there for a second, and then he begins to chew. And shortly thereafter, after he swallows it, he just like his eyes light up for the briefest moment, and you see the tiniest little spark of joy in his expression, and he just begins kind of like popping one after another into his mouth, and he goes like with a mouthful of them. You might be onto something. These are quite
Yeah,
good.
deep fried stuff's the best. So it's all the oil in it that gives it the flavor.
These are delicious. Scrumptious. He just keeps eating them.
Jarvis
Alright,
would
and
walk
there's
in,
my peace offering.
ask for eggs and bacon. Stat.
It can be provided. It shall be provided.
He eats it. He wolfs it down, then goes back to work.
Very good.
Also, since Pip has yet to leave Ed's side. Pip is now massaging Ed's shoulders.
Damn, Pip's good at this.
It's good.
Impressive. He's mediocre.
Slightly below average head massage.
What was I doing?
Cheese curds with death.
No, I know. Sorry, I'm just. I'm trying to arrange for the Mr. Letter thing after this.
Really?
Hold on. I'm just doing a thing real quick.
He's got a level.
We got a power. We got a power
Letters
scale,
up
Mr.
real
Letters.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta power scale him real quick.
I mean, he's got to be like level 23 at this point, right?
He's not. No, he's not that strong.
Could Mr. Letters defeat Goku, Dylan?
But can he beat Goku?
Can he be Goku? Probably.
Yeah, because he doesn't
not.
have to scream for 20 years to power up.
He,
Yeah, he
no,
just beats off
Hey, we'll
screen
see.
for like 3 months and he's more powerful. That's more than Goku can do.
oh, now
But
I
his
have
power
to.
up permanent.
Because if Goku goes off screen, he loses power.
If Goku goes off screen, he loses power.
I don't know. I haven't watched Dragon Ball.
Yeah, you think? I can tell. But yeah, definitely that. And as he'll just where might I be able to find more of these?
I don't think deep fryers are a thing here.
Yet.
It's a food from like where I'm from.
Fuck. I see.
You know, like I was reckoned here, so it's like a different place's food, I guess.
Hmm.
But you know, it's just do you know how cheese is made?
Yes.
It's the curds from that, and then you take a big old pot of boiling oil, and you bread it with some like flour and salt and stuff, and you just drop the cheese curds in there and fry them up.
It sounds so simple, yet how has no one figured this out?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can deep fry anything, and it makes it better.
What else could you deep fry? A
You know,
plane?
like you cut up potatoes and you deep fry them. You cut up pickles and you deep fry them. You take a chocolate and you deep fry it.
Pickles, you say?
Chocolate?
Ice cream, cream corn.
He looks like astounded by all this, and he just goes, you said pickles?
Someone from my time deep fried
Yeah.
a hockey puck and ate it once.
Yeah, there's a restaurant where I'm from. I think it's closed now, but they would deep fry anything. Like you could bring in any kind of food and they deep fry it. Like they deep fry a whole hamburger or pizza or yeah.
You may have to provide.
I will say
me
they're
more
not
of
they're not
this
very
tea.
healthy. It's a lot of oil, but I mean it
Oh
tastes
no, I
too
can
good. to
tell,
share.
but that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I mean with how good they taste, it doesn't matter to me really. I'll be honest.
Oh no, I mean I would be in no danger of perishing from over-consuming it.
Yeah, I mean I don't think many people would from like the magic ones that I created. Unless they really ate a lot before, it disappeared.
Or you could make a very toxic poison that kills someone very quickly. Actually, no, you could just make anthrax.
Right.
Wait, we making anthrax now?
We out making anthrax, boys?
Oh, now we're
Correct.
talking.
I fills the room with sarin.
Oh no.
But yeah, you deep fry just about anything really. I mean, food mostly.
For your cat.
Aaron
no.
could make a botulian neurotoxin that kills people.
I don't think I would fry anything other than food, but it does sound delightful nonetheless. If this is any indication of how delicious those other things that you mentioned could be, well then, it sounds like I am in for a treat.
Yeah, it opens up a whole new world.
So, let me ask you. I'm not like the mayor of this town. I don't make deals. And it's not possible, unless there are certain circumstances, for me to delay the inevitable. But you've shown me something glorious. Let's say I owe you a minor favor.
Oh, that's very kind of you. I was just trying to make up for me making you so mad last time we met.
Oh. I just didn't appreciate that you and your friends were attempting to interfere, but you hadn't grasped.
I completely forgot. You're so insignificant that I didn't.
No. Well, he was wearing a suit and he looked a lot more presentable, but he just kind of he kind of looks at you again and he's just like, I just didn't appreciate that you were trying to interfere with my work, but I believe that at the very least you grasp the significance, the depth of that which I do, and that it was not wise for you to attempt to do such a thing. That alone,
Yeah, I
will
kind of
call a
realized my
lesson
mistake.
learned. Very good then. So, one minor favor. You can ask now or later.
I think I'll wait till later because I don't really know what to ask.
It's not something that- Oh, sorry, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's Anton saying I could be really selfish and ask you to give it to me, but that's just being me. Ignore me.
Let's say, it is not something that I hand out easily, let alone frequently, so definitely think on it. And he will finish up his breakfast, wipe his mouth, eat the last of the cheese curds, wipe his mouth again, and then
I mean,
and then,
this won't be the first
walk
member
out.
of the Spirit Chasers that Death will owe a favor to, because once Walter completes his task, Death will owe him a favor.
Will be the first.
Yeah, Aaron is
Because Walter
definitely the
hasn't done
first.
the test. Why
But
do I
he
have a favor
will-
from Death and from Jimmy the Rat?
he will depart. Because you interact with these people and you do interesting things.
I know, it's just so stressful.
He's like, I have favors from what are clearly powerful individuals. It's
And I
fine,
have-
because
I
you'll
think
either
Coulter's
forget
very
about it.
interested in what I have to offer.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
You'll
God.
either
Don't
forget
worry.
about it or it'll get to the end game and you'll be like, all right, I want to call in 3 favors at once to revive my friends because they're all dead and dying.
Don't worry, guys. I have a favor
Huh.
from God I can call.
Oh, that one would be quite a bit harder. He did say
Not just
minor
stupid,
favor, however, and that he cannot delay the inevitable, so you feel like you won't be able to ask to bring someone back from the dead.
What if it wasn't their time?
Okay. He didn't say he can't speed up the inevitable, though.
Jesus Christ.
I want you to reap someone now.
I'm putting out a hit on Abraham Lincoln.
I think
He's
that
lived
goes a
too
little bit
long.
beyond a minor favor.
But I guess it depends on who it is, right? But yeah, it probably does.
But before the final, what are y'all doing? What is anyone doing?
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
I'm walking back shell shocked
And then when I
to
wake
the
up, I'm
to
gonna
the.
give escort quest, boring lore quests to Bruce.
Yeah, let's give him the.
Okay.
Bruce is spending some time alone, psyching himself up, and then also casting Mage Armor.
Very well.
And about 5 minutes beforehand, Marcus will cast. No, not Marcus. I guess Aaron will cast that. That's not my decision to make.
I think if Marcus had it prepared, he technically could do it too.
We could.
Yeah, I can
It
only do it
doesn't
once a day.
stack, but yeah.
Marcus could cast.
Yeah, so-
Let me prepare his spells. He'll cast Death Ward.
I was gonna cast Death Ward on Bruce.
And you're already resistant to fire.
Yep.
Um, what elements does Coulter use? Is it just fire?
Oh yeah, we saw him fight.
You saw fire. You saw, technically radiant.
Radiant.
He is like evil, so protection from evil should work, right?
Yeah, I was looking at protection from energy.
The protection from evil actually doesn't care about alignment. It's just those creature types. It's not like the old version.
And yeah, that's it. Just Death Ward. No, what? Never mind. Protection from energy. Cold, just in case.
Okay, so I have Death Ward, or do I have Protection from Energy, or do I have both?
Yes.
Okay.
No protection, energy.
Death Ward's not concentration, so you're good.
Yeah, Death Ward's not concentration, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming also you're gonna proc the protection from good and evil.
Yeah, I wait till like 5 minutes before he goes out because it's only a
Okay.
10-minute duration.
Alrighty.
He suspiciously disappears behind an alley. As you see a figure dressed in shadows dancing back there. From the alley.
If you get close enough, it's Abraham Lincoln.
Why is Abraham Lincoln made out of shadows today, guys?
Alrighty. And then if you'll give me but a brief moment, we will get to that. I'm just getting myself another beverage.
Oh,
Excellent.
quick 50-second break. I'll get myself a beverage.
Becky Beakerson. The Becky Beak. Bonsai!
You good?
Now, my dad's playing World at War for like the billionth time, and they charged him with a bonsai charge, so I just themed it at the same time as them.
I freaking hated that level.
They can bonsai charge in multiple levels. It's just that one level
Once-
where they do it the most. It's the first level.
I'm talking about the
not the
one where
first
they're
level.
popping out of the ground and doing it.
That's the one where you're taking the airfield. Yeah.
That one's a pain in the ass.
Hey, Lelu.
Because sometimes I'll get a jump from the side.
You're afraid of a bunch of Imperial Japanese army men bonsai charging you from spider holes in the ground? What?
I'm not afraid. I'm just saying I'm annoyed by being jumped in a game. There's a difference.
I'm very scared of being bonsai charged.
Oh, I didn't. I forgot that. Did I get my eggs and bacon?
No, yeah, no, they got your eggs and bacon.
I've consumed them and going back to work.
Eggs
Very
and
well.
bakey.
Wakey, wakey, Greg's and Bakey.
Who's Greg? I don't know. I'm a cannibal, and I think I'm eating them.
All right. The time
Uh,
will
this
approach.
This is the
That's
last
right.
one.
Yep.
This is the last one. This is the finale.
Grand finals.
Then, if possible, I would just like to watch. That's all. And keep an eye out for shenanigans.
Alrighty.
Since it technically is a new day. During the long rest, though I didn't sleep. I did switch out an infusion. I now have Boots of Elven tied up.
Okay. Alrighty. He will. The clock will begin chiming. Oh, I think he's got to be back one more. The clock will begin chiming, and just as it reaches the final 12th chime, roll.
This is
It
the
is.
moment.
It is time.
Bruce's hand is shaking.
Damn it.
No, even if you could, that would be a no. You can't.
What, just to help him out on initiative?
Yeah. Because that's outside interference.
Oh
Wow!
my god!
Ooh.
Okay,
I think Bruce
Sorry.
wins that.
Bruce wins, yeah.
Jesus.
God damn it.
Remember
As it-
Lore Lore quests?
Oh yeah, you do.
Lore quest.
I shall use it.
Get him.
That'll hit.
Oh,
That just hits. Holy shit! As you, bing, and you hit him, and he like almost thought that you were gonna miss him, so he didn't even bother. And then you hear him just kind of like suck his teeth, and he's like, "Damn."
Take
And then he,
that.
Even though Jarvis can assist, he will still shout out where he should shoot him.
Get his ass.
and he
And where
will
is that?
try to take his shot back at you. And for some reason or another, you watch he had already quick drawed like immediately after you. Your shot just got off first. He goes to take his, but you see like almost like he just briefly like has to like blink his eyes, almost as if like dust or something is getting in it, even though there's no dust being kicked up. And his gun misfires,
Oh, so you
Not
shot
homeboy is
before?
dead.
and he
Why-
just
Why
what
is he firing with disadvantage?
because of the protection
Protection
from
from
good and evil.
Oh, right.
Marcus has already openly stated that this man is
This
is a
man's
fiend.
devil, Yep.
Yeah, so his gun misfires, and then he's just, fuck, son of a bitch, and he starts like quickly trying to work to unjam it.
Marcus is screaming,
Next-
shoot him in the dick.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Bruce, shoot him in the dick. Shoot him.
Uh,
Shoot his dick
I will
off.
say, oh yeah, very good.
I want to
Make
see
the
him
bullet
flopping
graze
on
top
the
of his
ground.
forehead to blind him.
All right, he manages to pull ahead of you, but he still has to use the action to unjam it.
Does he have
Which-
Tinker Seals on him?
He does, yeah.
Dex
I
plus
thought I put it on
proficiency.
his sheet. Yeah, it's Dex plus proficiency, so I'll just have him roll just a regular Dex.
Jesus
That
Christ.
shouldn't be a disadvantage. But he'll unjam it, but that's his action. As a bonus action, does he have anything he could do? Doubt it. He's not gonna do anything. Yeah, because it's just the shooting, so you could go ahead and shoot. That deflects off an
I'll use the
arcane.
other boring lore quest.
Okay.
Ooh.
Never mind.
No!
That'll boo hit him and slams through his mage armor once more, finding purchase as you deal 12 piercing to him. All right.
I imagine the bullet hit the mage armor, was like stopped, but like kept spinning as it tunneled through. the
And it
mage
just shattered through.
armor.
Yeah.
There's just this high pitch.
Do you need to
I can
land
do this.
2 more
I
or 1
do
more?
One
this.
more.
He needs to land one more.
Mm?
Man, the dice want to tell a story. Let's fucking
Getting his
go.
ass. Getting his
Liz
ass.
Lord for the win.
Fuck! Shut his dick off!
Okay.
That should have been the what?
I will take my shot.
Ooh,
Oh man! All
Getting
right,
fucked
roll
up. He's getting
damage.
fucked up.
Alrighty, as that one finds its mark through the broken portion of his mage armor, striking true, and he just stands there, having been shot 3 times now,
without getting a single shot off.
without getting a single shot off, and he just looks over at you and he's like, fuck. That's not how I thought that was gonna go.
We're gonna get you such the
Yeah.
finest pens and ink.
All right.
I rush the stage. I rush the stage. I pick him up.
I'll say a bunch of other people, yeah, they run out and they're
Granahan, the
they're
greatest
coming
paladin
around.
of all time.
Man, you should have bet your fucking soul on this, man.
I know.
Fuck.
I should have. I said it. You guys talked me out of it.
Damn it.
I mean, it could have easily gone the other way, but this was amazing.
You're gonna
And-
get so many nice books out of this.
Oh yeah, all the magic paper shit.
Oh, you think I'm buying paper with this money?
No, there's so
Okay,
many
you
drugs. So
plan.
much drugs, dude.
You don't know
Drugs.
he's buying drugs. I don't think he's told us that he's bought drugs before.
You know he's buying drugs. Above table, we know he's buying drugs.
Above table, we know he's
It's like,
buying drugs.
yeah.
I'll say, as you guys hoist him up in celebration, other people just cheering for him, going, Summers, Summers, Summers. And as things begin to die down a little bit and the crowd disperses, Coulter will walk up to you. And,
I'll set you
well,
down.
a deal's a deal. And that was a fair game. And I was shooting on your part. Now, you've got a lot of talent, kid.
That means a lot. Coming from you, this was really this was a Bruce is holding back tears. This was I want to dedicate this one to all the non-believers out there that said just because I that said just because I'm book smart, well, and not worldly smart, and also I'm not like I can't really like shoot that well. But really, this one goes out to the doctor. This is the doctor's victory.
Oh, shit,
Whoever
alright.
said you weren't a good shot.
Well, you know, it's this gun. I gotta say, I'm not gonna pretend.
No, Bruce, it's your own skill.
That means a lot. Well, Corb, good game, and I'll
Be taking that money.
I'll
now.
put my hand out.
He'll reach out and he'll shake your hand. And you would watch as similar to the other deals. However, this time the tendrils would go towards you and or no, sorry, would go towards him and Flash. That's right, when he has to fulfill it. And he will snap his fingers and seemingly just appear in his free hand a large sack full of the prize money of 10,000.
So the tendrils will just like a withdrawal from his bank account. It's like my checking account in my soul. Fuck yeah.
But he will. It's it's infernal PayPal. He'll hand you the bag full of gold, and he'll release your hand, and he'll go, "Well, you've proven yourself, and you've won. Now, I have a proposition for you. Having proved yourself the most superior among all of the people that came here, and potentially one of the best in the world, though that remains to be seen." I would like to extend to you the opportunity for two things. First of all, in the future, a number of years from now, something a little bit that I have in the works, there will be a worldwide competition. And since you've won here, you've earned the right to be a participant in that, if you so desire. Though it is a number of years down the line, the stakes will be higher, but so will the prize. What do you say?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, you
I'll
can't say no to that.
yeah, I'll mark it on my calendar. I'll just like every year I'll be like, maybe it's this year.
Oh, don't worry. You'll receive an invitation with plenty of advance time so that you can free your schedule. As well as, depending on where it's going to be hosted, probably somewhere over in Europe. I'm not quite sure yet. Haven't worked out the finer details. But transportation will be provided.
And I have one question. I'd like to ask if that invitation can extend to any of the spirit chasers that also choose to join the competition.
So he kind of like gazes across all of you, like taking a moment and individually meeting each of your eyes. He looks at Marcus, kind of slightly disgusted, looks at the rest of you, seemingly
Hello.
seeing some form of potential, and he
Ryan
goes,
Walters, a legendary gunslinger.
yeah. He looks at Walter, he kind of like hangs on you the longest, and he goes, well, it would make things more interesting. You lost pretty early on, kid, but you've gained something. An experience that's not easily earned. And then he looks over at Marcus and he's like, you just kind of disappoint me, so I don't think I'll let you join.
Fair enough. I was cheering for your dick to get shot off.
Yeah, and I was hoping that you got shot dead, but don't worry. There's still time. As he kind of like looks over at Aaron and he's like, I won't do it. If any of the rest of you are interested, though it doesn't seem that you're too particularly inclined, as he kind of looks at Jarvis and he's like, maybe you? Sure, why not? I'll extend the
Oh,
invitation to you.
maybe not. I got something you might want to look at some point. However,
Perhaps.
I'll just show you the drawing if you got time.
Meet me in the bar after this, up on the second floor then. And then as for the second thing, he'll go, you as well, when you get a free opportunity, meet me upstairs. But congratulations. And, oh, hold on. He snaps, and you kind of watch as the sky above, there's like a pulse of green that kind of comes up from like the ground and up towards the top of like this dome that sort of like slightly reveals itself, and then it shatters into like a million tiny little pieces as like this little green glitter dust almost sort of like slowly starts to flitter down and eventually rest on the floor. But like once it touches the floor and coats yourselves, it just slowly dissipates. And he goes, "You're all free to come and go as you please now." And he looks over at Aaron. you have the sequence, so if you ever want to come back, should you decide to, and yeah,
Hmm.
and then he'll head back off to the bar. The sailing.
I mean, for a devil, he seems pretty chill.
I mean, he's letting me come back to make my deal later instead of having to do it now. So I don't know.
Marcus, why don't you like him?
As I
did you fight?
follow him.
Because he shot me in the head.
How'd you get to that point?
It's a long story.
Hey, it's you. Jimmy the Rat.
Jimmy the Rat! Yeah! Alright, I'll move you guys over to the,
What about
Oh,
the
yeah.
letters fight?
That's right, the letter fight. Did you want that to happen immediately after, or a
Not
little bit
immediately
later?
after. Give people time
Immediately
to.
after.
Still an audience, yeah.
So I'll say you would see Coulter and Jimmy come out onto the thing a few minutes after, seemingly waiting for something, and a little bit after that, Mr. Letter would walk out.
And Mr. Letters will be. He'll be holding 2 shot glasses, of course.
Yes, I have 2 shot glasses. All right, Ed.
How are you now?
Good, and you?
Well, not so bad.
Very well. He will. He'll hand you one of the shot glasses.
I'll take it.
And-
What I should do is restore my hit points. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
And he will hold on. Okay. He will sort of do the thing where like he'll clank his shot glass to yours, and then kind of like go to wrap his arm around so you can both take the shot at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And once you've done that, he'll take a step back. He's like, "All right," and he'll kind of square up and get himself in position.
All
And
right.
if you would, roll initiative.
Okay. Okay.
This is just gonna be
okay,
a straight out punch
straight-
fest.
Get Sarai Monk!
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I had to use something as a basis.
Yeah. That makes sense. All right. That's pretty good initiative. I don't think I can possibly beat that. Yeah.
He would not have that. Let me take that off because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's one weakness, psychic damage.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, the psychic damage makes no sense for a regular fucking dude. There's not a lot of guys that had an armored stat block, so I was like, unarmed, so yeah. Alrighty, the Get Sarai Monk. Mr. Letters will come in real quick, and he'll kind of like rush towards you, almost like he's about to grapple you, and then at the last second just come up with an uppercut, and
That it?
punch
Pow.
for 8 bludgeoning.
Hey, it's magic.
And
Okay.
yes, because funny monk, and he'll take a second punch
That
Which-
will miss.
as he misses, and then he'll do his little bonus action punch that
Ooh,
monks
got
do.
that. That'll hit.
Where's that?
I guess. No, actually, never mind. I'll take it.
Yeah, if
okay.
I didn't give him a little more than what the actual stat block
Yeah,
had,
give him a
he'd get
little
absolutely
sauce.
bodied. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got to at least be able to stand a chance against a level 10 character.
Yep. All right. Is that the end of his turn?
Oh yeah, that's it for his turn. I'm sorry.
I'll try to use my stone rune on him.
Oh, okay.
Why not? I get a reaction. Let me repost. Where is it? Here it is. Wisdom 16.
Wisdom. Okay.
Probably pretty good at, but
Oh, I
we'll
thought you
see.
said 60. I'm like, holy shit.
That doesn't beat my DC of 60.
60. Well, he fails.
So over. Okay. I think a natural 20 will do it. I think.
You think?
Yeah, I reckon.
I would expect him to roll a
Okay.
natural 20.
Let's see, what do I want to start with? Bonus action. I'm gonna use my Hill Rune first.
Oh, is
my
this
bonus.
one?
This is the resistance to stuff.
Okay.
And I don't have my magical weapon anymore, but I do have my regular old. The big one.
Big one.
Yes, the big one. All right, I will use the big one.
16
Yeah.
will miss.
Okay. Boop. What about that?
That'll hit.
Ooh, good. Okay. Do I have any modifiers to that? No, because I'm not using 20. Okay. Actually, yeah, why not? I'll use all my runes. I'll give the fire rune a try.
Okay. What does he have to make for that one? Strength?
Strength save, yeah.
Okay. Not as good with this.
Oh,
That is the duality right there.
Very nice. All right, so
Chains of Hades.
you have been bound.
Ha! Not the chains!
Yeah, my homeboy's restrained.
Restaurant.
And then yeah, action bonus action. I'm gonna stay right there.
No, that one's grappled. Where's the little restrained one? There you go. Okay. So he's restrained, which I think skips his turn. Yes.
No, he has disadvantage on
He can have disadvantage. He could also use his action to try and free himself.
Okay. He will.
Oh, and you will take another 2d6 fire damage because it's the start of your turn.
Oh yeah.
Restrained by the shadow. Oh, he has to repeat this. He can repeat the saving throw.
Oh,
It's not
okay,
an
okay.
action to break out.
Never
He
mind.
has to
Yeah,
repeat
that.
the saving
Okay. Okay.
Which means he can still attempt to attack me.
Yeah. So he will at disadvantage attempt to do his punches for 16 and a 17.
Both miss.
And then he'll do a little extra bonus action bop.
That will hit.
Alrighty.
And I will for sure Stone's Endurance that.
Okay.
It's 13.
So you
So
guys
don't you already have the
zero-
resistance up, or does it not apply to
I-
magic?
Do let's double check that I posted
would
it.
up to 6.
It is just bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, so that would go down to 6, and I would not take any damage.
Okay. So you take no damage.
Start to clean it, but you just.
I catch it with my big hands.
And then is it at the end of his turn, not his action? He makes the.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay,
You
and
catch
it's
it in between your pecs.
in between. Yeah,
that shouldn't be an advantage.
Jeez.
But yeah, no, that's
Jeez.
that's
there.
disadvantage. He's in there, yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty, your turn.
Hey, I have the upper hand this time. Bonus action, Giant Smite.
I'm gonna get big.
Big time. And now we're just gonna keep fucking wailing on his restrained ass. Big one. No!
You have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage! Let me just roll another one. Fuck! God damn it. Okay. More big ones. Oh!
That'll hit, yeah.
Holy pog, holy pog. Oh wait, actually no. Gotta get rid
Pog champ
of
a moment.
that.
Get
Yes,
Pogs in
okay.
chat.
Pogs in chat, please. Oh no, sorry, no fire damage, but
So take off the 2d6 from that. So 1, 3, 6, and 4.
1, 3, 6, and 4. Wait,
So,
what?
take off 14.
Oh, okay, got you. So 23. He is bloodied.
we're bloodying him. Okay, okay, okay. Um, Alright, that'll be my turn then.
I think I could have. No, I don't think I could have, because he wouldn't be. He wouldn't be that level. No, never mind. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. He's restrained. He's going to. Yeah, he's gonna do his disadvantage punches. He's gonna. Dink.
Mm-mm.
Dunk.
Ooh, nope.
And then he will burn a key point to punch twice.
Oh,
That flurry of blows.
no,
Oh,
no.
that feeling when you expend a resource to attack more.
I
and it does
know.
nothing.
It does nothing. Alright, and he's got to make a strike save. Which should not be a disadvantage. Normal. Damn
no,
it!
no
He's
dice for my
Dude.
boy.
absolutely doomed.
Mm. All right. I'm gonna keep fucking wailing on him. Just got like he just has his hands up, but he can't guard from this.
No. No, he does not. He does not guard from that.
And then I think
Was it 13? Okay.
I'm gonna is Jarvis outside?
No, I'm after him in the bar right now.
Oh, I'll look over to where he would be, and they'll be like, "Oh," and I will use my bonus action
Pope
to.
is technically with you if you want to poke him.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
what I was
hey.
gonna say is that if you had known that he was gonna have a fight right after the gunslinging thing, would you have decided to stay outside instead? I'll allow you to wreck on that.
It's not as entertaining. They're just punching each other. If he needs
Alright.
my help, Pip is there, and he
I'll-
knows
I'll
get
tap-
my attention.
I'll tap Pip twice, and I'll be like, "Check this out," and then I will use the tattoo.
Hey yo!
Yay!
And I think from the little flower, there will just be a bunch of tendrils that come out of it, and they go
Extra
Over
1d6 force
my
damage.
arms and will like cover my hands in like
Flower
inky
punch.
black magic goodness.
Very well. Yeah, I'll say that the tendrils, while black and eldritch in nature, they do have smaller versions of the flower that the tattoo is of, just like blooming out of them.
Beautiful.
And they're
Aqua
cracked
flower
because it's
power.
eldritch.
It's eldritch. Yeah.
Get a little eldritch with it. All
Yeah,
right.
you think that
Hey,
the
we got-
flowers might have eyes? No.
Whoa, very nice. Did
They have
I do the
eyes.
right thing? Okay. I think I added it to my global damage. And I will be making my next attack. And not hitting.
My next
Unfortunately, the 15 will not hit as he somehow manages to just kind of like bend away ever so
Yeah.
slightly.
Alright, that's it.
Did you roll the fire damage at the start of this turn?
Oh yeah, you got fire
ooh.
damage.
Let's do that. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Almost for Goar.
I forgot.
So that's for the previous one, and then I think you have to technically roll for this one too.
We're doing it. Fire Rune's doing work.
Okay, yeah, it's
Most
putting in
work
work.
it's ever put in.
Yep.
All right, he'll try again. He's gonna punch.
Without it.
Okay, and he's going to He doesn't like that he's been restrained, so he's gonna give you a little taste of your own medicine and burn a key to stunning strike you.
Okay, is that a
So you gotta make a con
Constitution?
save. Yep.
I'm pretty good at
It's
those.
not a crazy high DC. I don't think it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pass it. All right, so you feel like yourself briefly,
Ooh.
but it doesn't take hold. And I think was at 5 damage instead of 10 because of your hill rune. And when he realizes it doesn't take, he's like, shit. And he's gonna roll another punch. Oof! As he whiffs really hard, and he actually just hits a piece of your armor, and you think you hear something crack and break.
Ah, shit.
He broke a finger. And he will just do his little bonus action extra bop.
Wow.
And finally,
What are
last
they
but not
fighting
least,
to?
it's just having a little gentleman's bout. I think your DC's like a 16, yeah?
It is 16.
Oof. Alrighty.
You're having a hard time there, bud.
That I am! But I'll find a way. I hope.
Letters always finds a way.
The
All
letters always finds a way.
All right. Let's see. For my bonus, I think what I will do is, I don't know if this is it's not written in, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to banish the runes,
Man,
and I'm going to bonus action grapple him.
Oh, banish the fire rune?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to
Sure.
Make things
I
a little
mean,
spicy.
I mean,
I'll
you
allow
could
it.
grapple him on top of being restrained.
Yeah, that's too much. I'm gonna throw him a bone here.
all right. So I'll say you uninvoke the power of the fire rune.
Yeah.
And he finds that he is free, and he just kind of like nods to you with respect.
Actually, I
as
think what
you-
I'm gonna do, actually, instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna release the fire runes, and he'll look like surprised, like, oh, and then I will right hook him in the face
Okay.
as he is surprised. So I
Very
no
well.
longer have advantage.
Yeah, that'll hit. As he's just like, wait, what? And then, shit.
And now, because I have to hit him first before I can do this. So now I'm going to grapple him with my bonus action.
Okay.
And fucking get his ass.
All right. Let's see. He's gonna contest, right? Yeah.
Good as got.
I doubt it.
Pretty high.
It's high, but it's not high enough.
He's
That's-
grappled.
He is grappled.
And my last right hook.
Well, it's the action surge.
Oh, what's the action search? Saving that. Yeah, just doing the thing like headlock, beating at his head.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. He fucking ball right down into his head, and he kind of looks a little dazed. He's not looking great. I think at this point, yeah, he is almost critical.
You can tap out whenever you want.
I ain't heard no bell.
We're going to the death.
But that's it for you.
That's it for me. And he no longer has advantage on his,
Oh, okay,
Whatnot.
gotcha.
Disadvantage, not advantage.
or yes,
So
disadvantage.
he'll make 2 punches. So I think only
First one will hit.
hits. See, for 7, and he will burn a key point to punch 2 more times.
Second one
Probably
hits.
the 19. Yep.
In the meantime, Drivers is exploring gastronomy with the devil.
Yes.
Hieronymy with the devil. Alrighty.
Gastronomy.
All right. So yeah, so for only 2, that's it for him.
All right. Ooh. Boink.
That's right. Now he is officially critical.
Oh, there we go. We got more right hooks coming. Well, yeah. Got him in my left arm. Got right hooks coming your way, partner. Not disadvantage,
Oh.
or not advantage, sorry. So the 22.
22 still hits. Yep. AC of 17. All right.
Bump
For
number
9.
1. Bonk number 2. Ooh!
Oh, as you whip, he kind of like almost like that monk thing where he just like deflects the blow off over to the side.
Woo! All right.
Okay.
Bonus action, because I'm gonna use all my shit. I'm gonna use my Frost Rune,
Oh,
which is just, I don't think it'll do much here. I just like take a deep breath and I let it out, and it's like the breath is foggy.
Yeah, even though it's like really hot in this area, you do see there's like a slight crystalline effect, ice crystalline effect as Ed's breath just comes out.
I mean, that'll help if he tries to stun you again.
It's true.
Yeah, well, alrighty. He's gonna go all in. He's gonna make Dos Punchereros.
Miss
Oh.
miss. My AC is 18 now.
As he whiffs, and then he will burn another key for Flurry of Blows.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Alrighty. So he will 6 for that one.
6,
And he's going to make that last one, which technically will be 5. He's going to make that one a stunning strike, so I need a con save.
5. All right.
And I think he only has 1 key point left after this. So
Okay. This is gonna be
that passes.
all right.
Alrighty. And he just kind of, he's breathing a little bit more raggedly now. Maybe like the frost generating from you, you begin to sort of see his breath slightly as well.
Oh, nice. All right. It's about time we end this. Fuck.
So just to clarify, you guys are just punching each other until one falls.
Yep, effectively.
It is not. It's not a fight to the death. We've done the background is we've done this before, and he beat me.
Yeah, it was back in Valentine, yeah.
Valentine,
Yeah, it was
That's why I
Valentine.
put until one falls rather than until.
Yeah. It is not. Definitely not like.
yeah.
It is a
No.
gentleman's fight. All right, here we go.
He's still
Here we go.
standing.
Hearing the cheers of the crowd reminded me of my time back in fighting pits.
Yeah, you
I
hear some
swing.
of them like, Ed, and then others are, come on, letters! Oh, the 14 will
I'm
miss.
distracted. All right. More.
That one will hit. Alright, he's still up, but he's still kind of hanging on, just barely.
All right.
though.
I think now, hearing the words of the crowd, I'm gonna use my action surge.
Very well.
I'm gonna keep going.
That'll hit. Alrighty. And with that,
Is that it? All right. So what happens is
Low.
I'm gonna let go of him. I shove him, and then there's just a rush, like punch, 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 punch,
Is
and then the last one he gets sent flying.
Oh, yes, he just flies
KO!
lands in the dust,
Fatality.
knocked the fuck out, just knocked out cold, and everyone's like, "Whoa!" Ah!"
You did it! You beat letters!
Bruce
I
runs
beat
up and
letters.
tries to lift him up like he lifted Bruce up.
Oh, hey, what's that down there? Oh,
And Walter could probably do it. How much does?
I'll let him try. I'll let him try. I weigh about 500 now.
So large, it doubles it. 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, give it a try.
Could 21 strength with 1,000 pounds? Deadlift.
Maybe. I mean, yeah,
Bruce is not passed out.
make a strength check. Let's see if you can lift him.
Lift twice.
You got advantage. You got advantage because of
30 times
Bruce.
your
Bruce.
strength score.
Bruce is
flatter
trying
me.
his best.
Don't flatter me.
Hey, he's doing his best.
Yeah, I'll give you half advantage.
I
It
have a
works
6
like-
strength. I'm actually
I
hurting if anything.
cannot lift him.
No.
He is
No.
too heavy.
You try. He's too heavy.
Even with
I can
Bruce's
assist
mighty
with-
help, he can't.
I can assist with Zeus, but you'd have to get Pip's attention.
Hey, don't worry about it. I will go over to letters one of these days to hold out a hand.
He will Shortly thereafter that, he'll just kind of like come to consciousness and then he'll see your hand and he'll grab it.
Marcus will cast.
How could you? God damn it! Beck, prepare your spells, why don't you?
Look,
Feeling
Master
right?
Beck does.
18
if I'm
on
correct,
Bludders and Ed.
All right, that's good. That's
can
good.
Beck even prepare spells?
No, I'm playing. I have Marcus.
No, he's just playing Marcus.
Oh,
Alrighty, and
that's
so
what I was-
you
I
I've
did
been
swap out a
confused
spell.
there.
I swapped.
give him a hand.
Remove curse for protection from energy.
Okay. You give him a hand up, and he'll just kind of like dust himself off a little bit, and he is still kind of holding on to your hand with the one. He just goes, "Well, that was a good fight. Looks
That
like
was
it's
great.
1-1 now."
1-1. It was a good fight.
That it was. That it was. Come on, let's go back and get ourselves something to drink. Perhaps one of those sarsaparillas.
Yeah. Back to drinking. Now hold on. Actually, we should try something. At some point, I found in our travels, we were in a cave with some fucking orcs and goblins and shit, and I found a barrel of rum. And I got the feeling this is about to be the shittiest rum anybody's ever had.
Oh.
So what I propose is everybody in the bar takes a shot.
Okay. I like it. Let's do it.
And I'll just walk around
Yay, crappy
pouring shots out of this little, like,
Rum!
just like horrible.
Awful grog. Ready. Yeah, I'll move you
Is
back
it
to
supposed to be green?
Oh, and yeah, some of them got little floaters in there, I guess.
Hmm.
As I'm on the second level talking with a devil.
Hey,
on the
Darvo,
phone.
get in on this.
I'm in the middle of something. What's up?
You want some of the shittiest rum possible?
No.
Yeah,
Everyone's
you
doing
know,
it, even
you know, I
Bojangles
should have
doing
think.
it.
Yeah, you see Bojangles just like he takes actually 2 shots, he grabs someone else's and he goes, "Wow, this is great!"
It just like passes through him and like stains his clothes from the back.
Yeah.
It looks like
I
he peed his
love
pants.
getting drunk. Woohoo!
Anyways,
This
here's
makes
the
me
thing I
feel
want
like
to show
I'm
you.
back at the bone zone.
The bone zone. All right, yeah. So I'll do that with you real quick. So you head on up. You're up there with Coulter. You see he's got Jimmy there with him. Jimmy's just sitting there enjoying a beverage. The one drow that you guys left unconscious is tied to one of the chairs, still in like an unconscious state. His head kind of like dipping every so often. And Coulter's just kind of leaning back against the pool table with a glass of what seems to be whiskey in one hand and a cigar in the corner of his mouth. And he goes, "Right. So you said you wanted to show me something?"
I'm not sure you'll be able to read any of the stuff I've written down because it's in a cipher. But you how good are you with mechanical objects?
Depends. Sort of alright, I guess. Maybe.
I found a sketch for the God Hand.
Okay. Alright, that's. So it's made out of infernal, celestial, and. Is it eldritch material?
Okay, let me just translate those little bits for you since it's all code there. And I essentially, if he has any questions, because as I've said before, all my notes now are written in a cipher.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying, though. He seemingly deciphers it.
How many languages does he know?
It's not the matter of languages. He just knows.
He just seems to know.
Oh my god, does he have eyes of the Runekeeper?
I don't know if that
read it, I
bypasses.
think.
I don't know if Eyes of the Runekeepers bypass ciphers.
No, but general intelligence would. I believe.
Anyways,
Which, to humor myself, I'll roll one to me.
it's an
To,
intelligence check, if I'm correct.
yeah. There's a
And the
certain
DC for Jarvis's cipher is my spell save DC.
Spell save DC is a
18.
19.
You actually
Oh.
had
18.
Jimmy pickpocket one of us the key to the cipher.
That's funny. He beat it by one.
Oh shit! Nice.
So that's why I said 19. I was like, wait, is it a 19? I'm like, because beat it. Yeah, I think he's got it. So
But yeah, continue.
goes right.
Well, I've been intrigued by the rare materials of this world, and I wanted to make something purposely using materials of conflicting origins to help make a cohesive thing that works in tandem with one another, that hopefully grows into something spectacular.
Right.
It doesn't explode the moment you try to use it.
It does seem interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Materials. I mean, they do seem to have like a general sort of natural conflict with one another. But I mean, if you can build it and get it to work, well, it'll definitely be something new. Not the likes of which I've seen before.
I don't doubt I'll be able to build it. It's more so what happens after.
Whatever do you
That's the
mean?
part. Well, the idea behind this object is that the energy that it pulls in will help shape it.
Ah, okay. So you want to have the opportunities to find things that are of significant energy to be able to power it, evolve it, essentially. Yes?
Well, based on our current circumstances, I'm going to be going up against those regardless. I was just mainly getting your thoughts on the fact that I'm using infernal materials along with divine and eldritch.
Well, I personally have no objection to it, and I don't think that any other fiend would necessarily have an objection to it. It's not like they're just going to seek you out for the melding of materials. Although, when it comes to the celestial realm of it, I don't know if they'll necessarily let it stand because it's kind of an affront to their whole. Yeah, and then as for the Eldritch, I don't think they really give a fuck. They're like the Fae. They're like their motives are semi unknowable, and most of the time it's for pure entertainment. So I think you'll be fine on that one.
They are.
But if an
the
angel
Fae to
shows up,
us as they are to the Fae as the Fae are to us.
oh, the Eldritch are to the Fae as the Fae are to us.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so this will just, but yeah, there might be a slight little something from the Celestials. I'd watch myself if I were you.
Oh, I welcome it.
Bit ballsy for a mortal, but all right.
I dare God to smite me so I can absorb his power.
I'll
No, it's
absorb your
also-
heavenly smite.
It's more so. What is? I just want to make something that technically, to my knowledge, doesn't exist anywhere else, unless you've seen something that works or has used something similar.
Celestial, Infernal, and Eldritch? No.
Not necessarily all
Celest-
three, but maybe a combination of similar.
Celestial and Infernal, sure. As
Does he have that blade on his hip?
Yeah, he'll draw forth his rapier, and you notice, though the blade is thinner, one side of it does seem to be made of some sort of the similar celestial material, and the other side infernal iron. And there's almost like a little, if you look closely, like an inlay pattern instead of a blood groove, but it effectively like functions as one, but very, very thin, of what seems to be like a creeping vine up half of the blade that has like small little roses. even the like the basket hilt kind of opens up towards the top, and it almost ornately seems like a rose.
May I?
Sure. And he'll hand it over to you.
Identify for an instant one.
It takes a minute still.
Yeah, I look over over a course of a minute instead of 10.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah. This here is effectively the Blade of Avernus, although it goes by the name of the Rose of Avernus. And oh boy,
Does it differ than the original at all?
give me a second here. So it still functions as a Vorpal sword. Was it 2 minor beneficial, 1 major beneficial, 1 major detrimental, which is suppressed while the sword is attuned to an archdevil.
The ruler
So
and
effectively,
infernal recall.
yeah, it has Ruler of Avernus and Infernal Recall. As for what the minor beneficial properties and the major beneficial one, I didn't roll for them yet because he didn't actually like use it against any of you, so
Alright,
I wasn't
also-
super worried about it.
Better question is, would it even affect someone? Would the oh I know, the major detrimental would only affect them if they aren't the ruler. If they're not
Yeah, which I would say there seems to be like I guess the best way to describe it is like there's almost like a sense of abjuration that's suppressing something that would be detrimental from the blade, that seems to be sort of like coming off of him into the blade.
just for shits and giggles, what's the negative thing that would hit you if you weren't an archdevil?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Is it
Yeah,
one of
he
those
probably
silly
hasn't
ones?
rolled for that.
I didn't roll for it either, yeah.
Is it like one of those silly effects that make it so you have like random limbs popping out of you?
He said
Could
he
be.
didn't roll for it.
You know what? I'll hand it back to him.
Alrighty.
No, I'll doubt I'll even make anything like that. Mine'll be more akin to those that grow in power rather than have already steeped in a mass amount.
Wait, I'm sorry, repeat that?
I said, well, what I plan to make will grow in power rather than be steeped in mass amounts like this blade.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, I kind of got the idea from what you were showing me.
And who knows, maybe I'll bag you with it. Not saying I will. I'm just saying the way circumstances are, shit's getting weird.
He kind of chuckles at
Just
that.
straight up threatens to take the life of the archdevil.
Wasn't a threat. I literally stating a plausible thing.
Yeah,
Because shit's weird.
he kind of like laughs at that, and he's like, right. Look, sure, one of these days, if you ever see fit to try, come find me. Though, I think you'll find it quite a bit more difficult than you're imagining. And
I
as for
imagine greatly.
You'd be correct. And as for the things that you're having to deal with, I'm not entirely too privy to that, but I think I'm beginning to get an inkling as he looks over towards the drow. Um,
Oh yeah. Excuse me for a moment. As I walk over to the unconscious drow, I slap him.
He's a death
you slap
person.
him. Isn't that no? You slap him, and it seems as though he was feigning unconsciousness, as now he looks up at you with
Oh,
pure
he was
hate.
bullshitting unconsciousness?
Yeah, as he looks up at you with just pure hatred in his eyes.
Hey. That's for making me lose my focus the other day.
He doesn't say anything. He just continues to glare at you.
Maybe this will help you out with them vile things you're thinking of. As I will begin saying a series of gut-wrenching insults in deep speech.
Okay. As you begin insulting him in deep speech.
Like in the ways that an eldritch being would taunt and dismay a mortal.
Okay. Say a bunch of like really vile shit about wanting to fuck his mom. Roll an
No,
intimidation check.
It's more like about the unimaginable horrors that can be inflicted upon one's psyche and mind and soul.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
And mom.
And mom.
I
Yeah,
don't care about
definitely
his mom. His mom fucks spiders.
Probably.
I mean, that's probably part of the insults. Your mom fucks spiders.
Your mom
Don't you
fucks
do
spiders.
I'm also not the
Spiders.
most intimidating guy.
You know what? I'll give you advantage for this one. Why not?
It's gonna come up to before, I just know it. 14!
Not bad. He looks kind of more disturbed by what you're saying than intimidated by what you're saying, but he
Because
still
can't
doesn't.
understand what I'm saying, probably.
Yeah, you don't know if there's understanding. He just kind of like looks disturbed by the general like speech, like the. Yeah, you're just saying nonsense to him, and he's just kind of like, what the fuck? Like almost more like weirded out than.
It's
But-
more the intent rather than the.
Right, but I mean, like context only gets so far, even if you're speaking like an actual fucking weird ass language.
That he's probably
He-
never heard in his life.
Yeah. Well, because deep speech is what the aboleths, right?
Aboleth,
Deep,
mind
any
flayers.
eldritch being, essentially.
Well, maybe he's heard from mind flayers if he's from Faerun.
Oh,
But that's if they're
I don't know if
speaking
you would heard it
verbally.
from mine.
They normally speak
Yeah, but
telepathically.
also Mind Flayers, the only other language they would know would be their own thing. They have a separate language. I forget what it's called, though. No, it's like it has a specific name to it.
Qualith.
Aleth,
Yes.
yeah.
It's a yeah.
And if I'm correct, it's only their written language.
It's only the written, yeah.
Yeah, that's written.
But yeah, he just seems like what the fuck. But he still doesn't say anything. Just still like he looks at you, but he's not nearly as much hatred anymore. Still just kind of like questioning.
So what's the deal? So what you gonna do with this asshole?
What am I gonna do with him?
Yeah.
Might feed him to my hellhound.
That seems too, honestly, too nice.
I mean, I don't really give a shit about him. It's not like a market of revenge here. I'm not trying to, make him suffer. It's just
No, I'm saying that you sure there isn't any more information you can get out of him.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about any of that. He won't say it
Okay.
physically, but I've already kind of probed in there and got everything I needed.
Oh, Oh, then never mind.
Well, more accurately, Jimmy did, but yeah,
I looked at Jimmy.
Jimmy just kind of nods and goes, "Yeah."
All right, since you obviously are fictional, what the fuck are you?
Whatever do you mean?
What is your inherent essence?
He
Well,
just
you
kind of
can't just
smiles a little
ask
bit.
man what his inherent essence is.
You
Hey,
just don't. You just don't.
Brankers, jeez.
Eh,
1869. That's not appropriate.
Guys, it's 2024. Nah. Um, he just kind of shrugs and he goes, "Well, how do I put it? Well, I'm not exactly like Coulter, although there are some similarities, I guess. You could say that where we both hail from is, um,
So you're a fiend?
sure, yeah.
Are you a devil?
No, I wouldn't be caught dead.
Do I? Is it even possible I would know that other type?
So you being from here and not really
I
understanding that stuff, probably
I mean,
not.
to us,
Like,
demons
Yeah,
and devils are the same thing.
yeah, to you,
I know
demons and devils are
that,
the same thing.
yeah, that's why I'm asking because I was highly doubting it.
Yeah, so he's just like, yeah, I'm something. Although,
Alright.
I mean, I look like a rat, so I must be a rat, right?
Well, you also look like a man, so what's? You're an enigma to me, man.
And that's the way I like it.
Whatever. Also, you're welcome.
For?
Your physical form.
Oh, yeah! Wait, was it you?
Since
Were you the one that unmorphed him?
Jarvis was the one who brought him back to his physical form. He dispelled magic it.
Right. Hmm. You did, didn't you?
Yeah, because I'm assuming since you have all your faculties, you just thought I would say you're welcome again, so you are more yourself.
Right. Hmm. Well, I guess I owe you two now, don't I?
If you want to owe me, I guess.
Oh, all right. Sure, then I won't.
Oh, well, let's just
I'm not a devil.
Whatever, fuck that.
He's just, I'm not a devil. I don't have to honor deals like that. So if you don't want it, oh well.
Above table, Yagalath? Is that what that's?
He's totally a
Is that
demon.
that?
Yugoloth
Is that what that third category of fiends called? Yagalaths?
Yeah, the Yugoloths. Yeah,
Yugoloth, yeah.
Yugoloths.
Yugoloths is the third category.
Is there a rat one?
There's a
I know
fox
there's a
one.
fox one.
No, there are Canoloths.
Okay, maybe there's also you could just make them up because fuck, why not?
There's an infinite amount of planes on the in the abyss.
I know, but see, cool.
Well, it's theorized that there's an infinite amount, although it has been guessed in more official sources that it's 666, and someone else also theorized that it was something like 637 or whatever the number that Dante says it is to get down to hell.
So many layers of bullshit. Anyways, irrelevant. Well, also apparently, hold on. I go. Is there a balcony?
Yeah, there's a balcony.
Ed, are you okay?
You will immediately see people take shots of this horrible rum and just like throughout the bars, like
Yeah, most people seem to say fail whatever constitute. Yeah, there you go. I was just gonna say make me con saves. Yeah, Walter, you managed to keep it down, but like it's like one of those where it comes up and then you have to. Oh God,
Marcus,
no.
Marcus is fine.
Marcus is fine. Ari, you just blow chunks.
I feel like this is not even a like poison thing.
It's just
Just
so vile.
nasty.
Yeah, Bruce,
Why
As the one who
you
suggested, I have to.
You know what? I'll roll for Mr.
Bruce, you have a
Ladders
+1
too.
from escort quest.
12.
He can't be poisoned, but he'll.
Oh yeah, the vomit.
Oh my God!
Cold
Nope.
I mean,
Even-
it's just an established thing, is why I'm asking that.
Hey man, yeah, he probably should have.
Walter's
He's real injured.
He's queasy.
Sorry
Oh,
about
Walter.
He's fine.
I already said I
No,
wasn't
his
drinking the
his
wild
save
crap.
for the drink was fine, but watching people throw up, he's fine. He's a bit queasy, but he's okay.
And I didn't plus 4.
Okay.
Don't make the
it.
16.
I am fortified against harm.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not throwing
Technically.
up.
Yeah. So then that would make it so Ari and Letters are the only two that throw up, and Letters is like so. Like he's so like nonchalant. Like he takes the shot, he stands there, he just very quickly over to the side into like what you could assume is like a spittoon, and as soon
Flick.
as it just like leaves and perfectly lands in it, he just wipes the back of his mouth and he goes, "Well, that was interesting."
I don't know why that's sent twice.
Yeah,
Just going around
it felt like a
doing
good idea.
Prestidige
But,
hoo ha. Start Prestige hoo-haing all the vomit off of yourself in the counter.
just walking around, get rid of all that. This smells bad enough in here without that.
All right,
Yeah,
sorry
a
about
couple
that,
of
everyone.
people. The dwarf over here is fine. The elf just kind of barely makes it. This one over here vomits violently. Bojangles just downs 2 more, and same thing. It just seemingly just like soaks from the inside of his outfit. These two over at this table throw up violently. The guy running the poker game almost does, and then what's his name?
Jim Bob.
Bob, yeah, Jim Bob. Jim Bob just takes it like a fucking champ and doesn't
Yeah,
even seem
that's
to.
fucking Jim Bob.
Yep.
I've drank piss out of my boot that tasted worse than this.
Okay, Jarvis will call from up top. Where the hell did you even get that stuff?
It was in the cave. This is cave rum.
Hey,
Wait, you just okay?
Yep.
There's still some left, enough for one more shot.
No, I think
No,
I think I know what I need to do. I'm gonna go outside and I'm going to throw it as far as I can.
very well.
Oh, I'll follow him out, and as he throws it, I'm going to quick draw the barrel.
Ooh, hell yeah!
Explode.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's not crazy high AC. It's just a regular barrel, and you manage to. And you cut a shot right through it that seemingly just kind of like explodes out the middle as the rest of the rum, like as it's sort of spiral, like it's got a little bit of like a football spiral, so it kind of like traces like this arc around both sides as it's spraying it out almost like one of those like rotating sprinklers as it goes across and behind the building across the street and lands somewhere. You hear another cat yowl.
Ah, fuck! Oh, that cat's done for. The grass is like the grass is steaming and turning brown.
I'm glad that's not in my bottle.
No, but when it hits like the dirt road in front of you, it kind of like singes a little bit.
Hey, so guys, are we staying here another night or are we going soon?
That's a good question. We could just fuck off, right?
Yeah, it's like 2 in the afternoon, right?
Yeah,
Having some fucking jam-packed
Probably
date.
about 1:30 actually.
why I ask.
I mean,
Guys are free to leave.
are we gonna go back to Austin to drop off Kothar, and then we're teleporting over the Glacier Break, or are we taking Kothar over to Glacier Break? Or are we gonna teleport to Austin and then teleport again to Glacier Break?
Yeah, maybe that might be the best thing if we can.
Here's a question. Aaron, do you even have the capability of doing that today? And or do you?
I mean, yeah, I haven't cast anything. Well, I
And what
mean,
about-
I did something with the banjo, but Yeah, I didn't do anything.
And what about you, oh winner of the contest?
I do not have it prepared today.
All right.
Can you cast it twice?
I mean, I can cast it twice.
Yeah. You can take us to the loading
Alright.
dock, and then we go back to the Hunters Association, getting last minute supplies, and pop over the glacier break.
Yeah, I gotta buy more fucking teleport juice.
I thought you were gonna say more cave room.
Hell no, you can't buy that. You have
As
to be
Jarvis
unfortunate enough to
starts-
stumble upon it.
Well, Jarvis will start smoking on his pipe, making some smoke monsters.
Or a little Gandalf action.
Also, am I misremembering? Did Coulter ask me to come up to talk about a second thing, or was that
He did.
okay?
Do you mind if I stay up here and observe as I look at the Coulter?
Sure. He'll just go. Yeah. I mean, unless your friend doesn't want you here, I don't particularly care.
We'll find out.
I'll walk up and
I'm
join the group.
currently making a smoke monster of the giant robotic spider from Wild Wild West.
I don't know how you're doing that right now, but that shit is crazy.
What? I decided on a giant mechanical spider. Maybe it's my next invention. I'll bring it to the south.
So once you come up, Walter will. All right. So the other matter that I wanted to talk to you about, your pal, your buddy, your confidant, whatever you wish to call him, Marcus. He's there's an important meeting that he needs to come to, and he's allowed to take a +1. But I need to make sure that he comes to the meeting. So you should, I think, be his +1. Try and put that in his mind, if you will. Make sure that he shows up, because if he doesn't, well, then I'm going to have to go looking for him, and it's just a whole pain in the ass.
Noted.
Yeah.
I'll make sure he gets there.
Can I ask something?
Ask away.
What happens if he doesn't want to go?
See, there's a little bit of a problem with that one. He needs to go. It doesn't really matter if he wants to or not. I mean, I particularly don't want to, but I need to.
Okay.
Best way to put it is it's expected of him.
Alright, well, I will say I literally do not have the ability to compel the man. So,
I reckon he's gonna want some untangling of his issues going on with Coulter, so I don't see why he wouldn't want to.
I
But
don't know either. I'm just saying.
if need be, I'll remind him of the stakes for
All
Mr.
right.
Coulter.
Sounds great.
And I'll tip my cap and I'll start heading back down to everybody else.
I will follow behind. Nice chatting with you. Also, if you need any smithing done, you can always ask me.
Not the kid who fucking bet his knowledge on smithing? Okay, yeah, I see how this is.
Jarvis doesn't know that.
All right, gents, we heading back?
Yeah, let's fucking get back then.
I'll where's Kothar?
Yeah,
With the hunters.
Wait, then how'd you guys?
Oh, he's
get
not.
out? Who pulled the cart?
No, we didn't take them here.
I thought you took.
Did
the
we
cart.
take the card here? Oh, we did take the card here. Shit. All right. then maybe we could just go. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you totally did.
I can turn him into a kitten and you can carry him through, Ed, if you want.
I love that idea.
I mean, we gotta pick up the cart too, because we have to carry the cart.
Okay,
Right.
you might be on cart duty then, Ed.
All right, I'll be on cart duty.
Want me to hold Kothar?
Yeah, you can hold Kothar. The little kitty.
I will go up to Kothar, wherever he may be, and
You guys remember where you parked?
this is a
Yeah,
towaway zone. Where is he?
Oh, we
Ah,
forgot
fuck,
to validate.
no! Little yellow slip on the ground. Oh, shit!
We put a boot on Kothar's feet.
You didn't have the
Guys, we don't
hazards
wanna walk
on.
with boots.
You guys left the battery on.
No!
The lights are on. He's dead.
Kothar ran out of battery.
I will take out my component pouch. You see Bruce hold up a stick with a caterpillar cocoon on there. Rip into it, throw the caterpillar away, take the cocoon, and his eyes glow as he touches Kothar, and Kothar starts to grow fur and little claws as he casts polymorph.
That poor caterpillar.
You know, just have an empty one at hand. You don't need to fucking do that.
Yeah, you just evicted that caterpillar.
Well,
Actually,
not every caterpillar is meant to be a butterfly.
It wouldn't even be a solid
He was still
caterpillar.
soup.
It would be
I
liquid.
understand that, but that was just fucking cruel.
Well, us wizards, we'll chop your fucking leg off if you come to our sleepover.
Damn right.
There's just soup on the
glad I
ground.
never became a
Caterpillar
wizard.
Yeah,
soup.
there's just caterpillar juice falling onto the ground.
Oh, God.
No, we gotta walk it off. He'll be fine.
Bruce rubs his hand off on on Kothar's now fur, getting rid of all the
As I-
juice.
As they hold Kothar and scratch him on the head.
I will cast Speak with Animals and
He's a
ask
good boy.
Kothar how he's doing as a cat.
This is weird.
It's just so
I
we can
was
get you
big,
through the
I was
circle. You'll
small.
be back to normal in a bit, but right now you're portable.
Polymorph, does it replace the target stats?
Yes,
It does.
All of them.
Oh, yeah, so he sounds like slightly more intelligent. He just goes, "This is strange. This is weird. I do not like being made of fur instead of armor and scales."
I scratch him on the head, though.
It seems to like ruin his train of thought, and he immediately starts like butting his head up against your hand and purring.
Ah, yes, this is nice.
Yeah, he does. He'll say, "This is pleasant. I enjoy
This
this."
is
I mean, in your other form, we can give you pats, but in this, we can actually scratch you, because the other way, we lose our fingernails.
That's why I scratch him.
Yeah, Jarvis is probably the only one that can actually scratch.
Bugs fly.
But yeah, you turn him into a cat. And are you guys teleporting out of here then?
Yep, me and Ed are lifting the cart, so we teleport with it.
I'll
Okay.
cast this, and then after the minute of casting that, I'll help them out with the cart and reduce the cart.
Right.
Well, I can reduce it if you want.
Yeah, that would be easier.
Because your enlarge reduce is concentration.
But teleport is not. So you could enlarge it while.
Polymorph is.
Polymorph
Yeah, I
is
did not
done by
Bruce has got it.
Yeah, I
Oh.
did not cast polymorph.
We're
Okay,
putting a
my
lot
bad.
into this transport operation.
I mean, it would reduce it from a huge object to a large, which would be much easier to lift
Yeah, sure.
and move around. Alright, let's get outside quick before it grows.
I mean, yeah.
And you are going to the college, yeah?
The loading dock.
Yep, the college. The loading dock of the college.
Alrighty. As you pop over into the loading dock of the college. It is it's still technically shortly after midday. and you see that there's like a number of students and a few teachers sort of like milling about, moving things around, and seemingly preparing things for lessons and taking like some form of inventory.
Where's the guy that's making that item? Wait, do we already have that item crafter thing?
No, not
Or
craft.
from-
Removing the curse from the mirror.
Right. Okay. No, I'm thinking of the crystal maker.
The
The doctor you're
That's the
talking about?
doctor.
Oh yeah, Doc.
Oh, he already
We
gave
already
that to you
have it.
just
It's a
before you
backpack.
guys departed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, did we use that yet?
No.
No.
We're gonna
Nope.
use it in San
Oh.
Francisco.
Yeah, I need to go tell Professor Silverspell and Patterson that I'm me again.
You
That's
go do
good.
that.
Yep, we'll meet you at the hunters.
Okay.
I will also split off from the group when they leave the college.
We actually have a rendezvous point this time.
Which is good.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Actually, can I go inform Travis about what we learned from the Drow about who SE is?
Sure thing. All right, so with the day ahead of you, so I'll do this first. Ari, you separate from the group, head into the college. You head into the main room where Master Silverspell is currently holding a class with a bunch of new pledges, and he's teaching them how to use the shield spell. Effectively having them pop up the arcane ward just before something would strike them, and as he tells them to like pair off and use cantrips only, they begin practicing the spell. And he'll see you off to the
Oh,
side and sort of float on down over.
that's fancy.
Oh, I got to do some actual teaching from time to time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I thought I should let you know that I'm me again.
That's good. That's very good. So
Uh,
you were, in fact, the young lady, yes?
yeah. Yeah. Turns out that is the case.
Okay. All right. Well, then everything's all fine and we don't have to worry about banning you from campus. So consider that revoked.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Um,
Had me going for a minute there, though.
yeah, that was kind of a confusing time. It still is having two sets of memories.
I could only imagine.
But yeah, I thought I should let you know because, the whole Bannon thing, and you kind of let that go when uh Walter and them had figured out that I wasn't connected to a hag according to the doctor. But yeah. Uh Glad I wasn't like setting off an alarm or something when I came here to tell you though.
Oh, no. Well, after the first time, I realized that, because I think I said last time that you all heard the alarm, right? I think I did.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so he just goes, I realize it's probably not great if other people hear the alarm because then that lets them know that I know. But don't worry, it went off and then I just kind of removed it.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we're still gonna go try to find out from the hags what really was going on with all that. But for now, I think it's pretty settled.
Well, it sounds like they tried to, I don't know, manipulate you or play some sort of trick on you. Or maybe they were trying to turn you into a new member of their coven. I don't know. But you seem all fine now, so that's good. And a lot less to worry about. But still, heed my advice. Be very careful dealing with them and try not to make any actual deals. It's about the equivalent of making a deal with the devil.
I take it that's something you shouldn't do.
Gods
Well
know.
said.
Uh, I will keep that in mind going forward. May have done that with someone who may or may not have been one of them to save a friend.
Oh, I see. You poor thing. Well,
No, I mean I won the game of pool, so I didn't lose anything.
oh, I was gonna say enjoy your soul for as long as you have it, but all right.
Yeah, it ended up all right, I think. Uh, I should probably tell Patterson too, though, because uh, last we knew, last he knew, Bruce had told him that I was dead. So,
Oh, why would Mr. Summers do that?
well, because at that time they thought I was, because I was a pile of ash and they had found Mary.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's fair. Well, Patterson should be up in the library. I think he said he had just finally cracked on how to fix that mirror of yours.
Oh, Mir was Walters, right?
No, it was
Yes.
Marcus's.
Was
No,
yeah,
Marcus.
Marcus's.
It's just
Yeah,
Walter looked
Marcus will
into
be.
it and was replaced by Shadow Walter for a brief moment in time.
Shadow
That's
Walter.
right. Yeah, I'm sure Marcus is going to be real excited about that, and Walter for not having to go through that again.
Mhm. Yes, from what Patterson's research discovered, there was a dark fey entity within the mirror.
Well, like
Unsealing,
a
I
fairy.
believe. Yeah, right. Sort of more like what do you know about fairy mythology?
That if you spill salt, they gotta count it.
I thought that was rice, but all right.
I think it's anything.
Yeah, it's anything small. Isn't that like why down south you guys don't sweep your stoops? You let all the little acorns and little things stay there because one of the like
There ain't no
Appalachian
oak trees where I
horrors.
live.
Oh, I heard that was a thing though, that there's like an Appalachian horror where they always say you never sweep the front porch and you always keep a straw broom up over the front door.
That sounds like something that would be in Appalachia. That's up north though, compared to me.
Well, right. Well, that's north to you, south to me. So
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a whole state away, a whole like across Georgia
it's a whole
before you get to
nother
Appalachia.
redneck culture.
Yeah,
That's
Them's is
redneck, but a
hillbillies.
different redneck.
I mean we don't even have Bigfoot, or Sasquatch. We have the skunk ape.
You know,
So
the
I don't know
skunk
what to
ape,
tell you.
yeah. But yeah. So I'll just. But yeah, you met one of them, the leprechaun, the flute that you guys brought so that you could. Oh wait, no, you.
That was Lane.
No, no,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that that wasn't me.
Well, your group. Yeah, you weren't with them.
He would have met the
Sorry.
Wait, no, wait. I
leprechaun
met a
at the.
leprechaun though.
Yeah, he
He
did.
he was a bartender up in the jungle.
Oh, so that's what he does in his free time. um, Yeah, so like him, he's a type of fae, and there's Seelie and Unseelie, and the Seelie are the good ones, and the Unseelie are the bad ones. Although they're not really good or bad per se. It's kind of just flavors of asshole. Some of them are nice assholes, and others are not nice assholes.
Oh, okay. I think I get you.
Yeah. Well, the one in the mirror is one of those really not nice assholes.
Okay. But it's gone now, I guess, or
Uh,
contained or something.
well, he said that he figured it out. I don't know if he's done it yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
I mean, look,
misunderstood. Sorry.
I don't keep active tabs on what he's doing constantly. I just kind of ask for occasional updates. And last he told me, which was about a day ago, he'd finally figured out how to bind the spirit, well, creature within the mirror and extract it. But
Oh,
nothing's
okay.
blown up in the college, so either he did it or he's waiting to do it.
And I mean, I assume you would know if like the thing took him over, like it tried to take over Walter.
Oh yeah, no. He's all right. I spoke to him directly. He has not been possessed.
Okay. Yeah, he seems like he knows what he's doing. He seems pretty good at it.
One of my best students.
Yeah, he's always seemed like a nice guy every time I talk to him.
His quirks, but yes, he's a nice boy overall.
I don't understand why him and Bruce don't like each other.
I don't either. But every time that he starts mumbling about him, I always hear something about his mother.
Did Bruce fuck his mom or something?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Bruce.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to
Dingleberg.
your lesson. Goldberg. I'll let you get back to your lesson. Sorry again for interrupting.
Oh no, it's fine. And like while this was all continuing, like some of them were kind of absentmindedly looking over towards you guys, but like the rest of them were trying to be diligent and follow through with the lesson. And you would watch as like one of them would cast a firebolt towards the other one, and then they would like do whatever they needed to do to form that arcane barrier to deflect it, and so on and so forth until like eventually they get tired or run out of spell slots.
Well, you said fire bolt.
Yeah, firebolt, not
Yeah, but shield
fireball.
is
God no, it's shield.
Oh.
They're
Yeah.
using actually a different version of Shield that gives you a +5 to your saving throw for the relevant uh, the relevant
It's called
save.
Bubble Shield. It contains the fireball within it and shrinks it down into a tiny point and crushes the magic core so that the spell doesn't actually fire off.
But there's a 1 in 100 chance that it explodes with the force of infinity. Because
10,000 suns.
they
Yeah.
just compress it down to a single point and it just explodes as a big bang.
See, there's something I really want to do as a magic item, and I feel like it wouldn't work because it would just completely. Never mind. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, Patterson is upstairs if you're gonna go look for him.
yeah. I'm just if we don't want to play it out, just basically telling him that I'm alive
Sure.
because he
So
seemed real sad.
he's actually happy that you're back, and he'll hug you, which is kind of unexpected. Um,
I'll hug back.
and then he'll essentially explain how there's a dark archfey within the mirror, or at least there was, and he has since found a way to trap it and has sealed it in a separate item. And he said how the mirror should be fine to use for the purposes that Marcus needs it for. There will no longer be any negative effects by even looking in it. And it seems like actually make me an insight check.
Okay. Uh, perfectly average.
Yeah, everything seems fine. But yeah, and he's got it kind of like trapped in like this little lamp, and yeah, and he seems really excited is what I'll say, but that's about it.
I knew you'd be able to do it, Patterson.
Well,
I mean, Bruce.
I mean,
Bruce must have known you could
naturally.
do it too, because he's the one that told you to do it. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I heard that he's a bit of a quitter. Yeah. So,
No, not him. You know, he just won a big contest out west.
oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
And how exactly did he do that?
It was like a gunslinging thing, quick draw.
Ow.
He
That
beat some
sort of
guy that seems like he might be a fiend of some sort for the final.
he was making deals with fiends.
No, he beat him in a duel.
Oh, okay. Hmm, interesting.
Yeah, someone that. Do you know anything about like a fiend calling people like saying that they are a sin, not that they're a sinner?
No, but I can look into it for you.
You don't have to do that. I know you're busy.
It's not really any trouble.
Oh yeah, I'd appreciate that if you really don't mind.
All right. Well, if you're going to be
Were
in
we supposed to
town,
like pay you or something for doing the mirror? I don't know. I don't really remember that. It wasn't
no,
really me, but I was me.
I don't think there was any discussion of payment.
I think Bruce might have bullied him into it. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bruce was like, I don't
That
think you
sounds
could do
about
this.
right. Yeah. I think it was literally like, yeah, if you can't even do something as simple as this, then you're not better than me, and you quite literally got him to do it free of charge. But yeah, he'll just go. Yeah, there's not really much to worry about. I mean, there's not a lot that I have to do currently. So if you come back like tomorrow or the day after, I can let you know what I find.
All right. Yeah. I don't know
Actually,
how
yeah.
long we're here, but I'll definitely be back. I think we gotta go take care of like an invasion thing up in Glacier Break.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
just
I don't know when we're doing that.
well, if you can come back tomorrow, and I'll let you know what I find out.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'll make sure to tell Bruce how what a good job you did on the mirror too. That seems like it was real complicated.
Hmm. Okay.
But I'll,
I mean, I don't really care if you tell him, but all right. You could just kind of tell that it seems like he does very much care. What did I say? The last time I said it was Thursday, right? So technically it's Friday now. It's Friday the 29th.
Halloween's in a couple days.
It approaches. All right. So as you finish up talking to him and you receive the mirror, Bruce, what are you doing? Where are you headed?
I am heading to the Kobold Caravan.
Okay.
I
All right.
have a delivery to make.
Head on over to the Kobold Caravan as you come to their branch office at the train station.
I'd like to make a delivery, please. This is pretty important.
Delivery? Where to?
I will DM you where I would like to send it. And I would like to write a note, which I will also DM to you, and I will give them the sack of 10,000 gold.
Holy
You have
What?
but Jesus.
you have the KCC app. Use that to DM us.
Yes, check your Zelle.
Above table. What are you doing with the money?
That's not for us to know.
I'm actually not extremely curious now.
Ooh, so
But
it's
he's a
not
TM.
drugs.
You'll just have to wait and find out.
Oh,
A
okay.
shipment of mega drugs.
Or he sent it to his sister. I don't know. Oh, Oh, based on his
That is my
actions,
plan.
probably drugs.
That's my plan. I don't know exactly how much 10,000 gold is, but I think it's a lot, right? Like,
It's
About a few.
Fucking gold.
It's a lot. That's like a lot.
1 gold is about
We're not gonna-
$140.
We're not gonna get that
oh
back.
my
We're not gonna
God.
get. We're not gonna get that back anytime soon. If you do,
I
if
am
you
so bad
actually,
with money. Oh my God.
Why?
that-
Spent
it-
all of it on
Why-
drugs?
Why did
it's
we?
a
Why
lot.
did we
It's
allow
a
this?
lot of money. I don't know what you would. I don't know what you're
Okay.
planning, but I don't know if it would
Really
be worth
buy a
10,000
legendary
gold.
item with it.
No.
Okay.
Well,
So
No.
as you hand them the pre-written letter and the money, they will take it, and the little kobold will just go, you want express?
yeah, sure. How much is it?
What did I say? Express was in the past. For big packages, it was 25. Smaller packages, I think it's 10. So he says 10 gold.
Oh yeah, definitely then.
Okay,
Shit.
they'll take the 10 gold, count it out, and then you watch as like they take what you gave them and put it in like a really nice package, and then like close the package up like really securely, and then like add what seems to be a very like thin chain and a small little lock, and then you watch as another kobold from the back, he has instead of like the usual like red scales that most all kobolds have, he has like golden scales, and he's wearing like a little like one of those like cowls, so like like it's the hood, but it like stops at the shoulders type deal, over like his tunic, and it's kind of thrown up, and it's got like one of those long pointy like leer pipe hoods, and he does like a bunch of like little stuff with his clawed hands, and you watch as like he casts a little arcane spell on it, and then one of them will take it, load it into like a little sack, and then go towards like the back area of the their shop essentially. Well, it's more of a stall, and raise a trap door, and then immediately just kind of like look left, look right, and then just jump straight down, and you hear like a little "Eek," and then a boop as something hits the floor, seemingly a distance below, and then you immediately hear like a bunch of like little scraping noises, until it eventually disappears and the trapdoor closes, and then we'll go. Anything else?
No, I'm really counting on you for this. This is very important.
Priority.
Yep. All right, I'll tip my cap and then I'll start heading over to the Hunters Association.
Okay. Walter. Is anyone else going with Walter to Travis, or is it just Walter?
I'll go with them.
Yeah, I'll go too. Why not?
Okay. Ed.
I guess we're stopping there on our way to the.
Now,
Hunters.
Bruce, what are you gonna do with all that money? Give it away. I'm
Hmm.
going to kill you all. I'm
Oh.
gonna kill you, Bruce. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh,
It's his
you
money to do
know.
with as he please.
I don't care. I'm gonna kill
He's like, what have you done?
That's a lot, right? 10,000?
Yes.
It's
Not
after you give it away. Oh yeah, that was a lot that I just just spent, right?
I
That I
just
didn't
love
have
Look
to
at
that.
how
lose.
cool of a suit you could have bought.
That's like.
Is that $1 million?
That's
Some about
probably
$1 million
more.
dollars, yeah.
Yeah, so the money that is gone right now, that is lost. It's that was a lot. That
I
I
just gave
did
the
I
equivalent of $1 million.
It's
away.
not. It's not lost. I'll say it's what he did with it.
It was
And,
about
Yeah.
1.4 million. A bit
Oh my
over that.
God.
if that mail isn't already delivered, I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah, you guys ever ship $1 million in the mail?
Can you just break the laws of physics for me, but just this once?
man, what was I gonna look up? I was about to look something up, and then I just blanked.
You know, Matt, there's a spell that you probably want to learn. It's called Liamon's Secret Chest.
Hmm.
Oh, not that.
Mm.
Not Secret Chest. Speedy.
Wrist pockets?
Wrist
No.
pockets.
Ooh, wrist pocket.
Gallagher's
That's a good one.
But I
Speedy
know the spell you're
Courier.
talking about.
Oh, Speedy Courier, yeah, just the guy.
All right. So, Jarvis, Ed, and Walter, you make your way to Travis's mansion. I'll say Marcus, in this case, just split off and head towards the hunters so that at least somebody's there when you all arrive. You are allowed entry by the guards. They bring you in. You sit in like that little brief waiting area for a little bit, and eventually they bring you into the big room. And Travis is on that like raised podium area behind a desk, sitting in his chair, doing paperwork. You don't see Bowie or what was it, Crockett, David Crockett, and and he's just there doing his thing. And after a few brief moments of finishing up something with a document, he'll take his glasses off of his nose, fold them up, and put them to the side, and look towards all of you. And um, well, it's good to see you all back. What news do you bring?
We learned.
A lot.
You, you know how you found like references to SE from the Kukurecha's notes and stuff you recovered?
Yes.
Well, we've also found references to it kind of like all across the continent from did we find it at the Warforged place? I think we did.
Yes.
Yes.
You did.
Yep.
At the Warforged place at the little town with the vampire that I'm blanking on the name of.
Arlbell.
Carlbell. At Carlbell, and a few other places. It we know who SE is now.
The
No doubt.
sepulchre of the Eternal.
Or the Eternal Tomb.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure what that all means, but at least we have a name beyond initials.
How we found out, a bunch of drow came to Redemption to lure out the physical embodiment of death so they could give him a message. That the other riders have gathered for whatever plan they're cooking up.
Not just that. But
Hey, wasn't there a prophecy?
we've also no, I'm not talking about the prophecy per se. But remember what we did learn of who's working with who?
Oh yeah. The drow are working with the Confederates. Well, they're controlling the Confederates.
Who's also working with Machina?
Yeah, they're working with Machina. Machina's playing both sides. There's
The archdevil guy.
He wasn't working with them.
No, he's literally a neutral
In
party
the-
in this matter.
In the Feywild.
Oh, Wait, what?
Right.
Oh yeah, the guy you met.
You did
Yeah.
see that guy, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
He was posing as a Confederate, right?
Yeah.
The orcs. Oh yeah, forgot about the orcs. The orcs' invasion of Glacier Break, that is tied to SE. Basically, there's a massive conspiracy that seems to be hell bent on bringing on the end of the world.
Okay. So
They
go
may be
ahead.
attacking capital locations.
So he sits there and just kind of like absorbs all of this, and after a few moments in silence, well, that's it's a lot more than I ever could have possibly imagined. Seems to explain some things, though. Why the Confederacy would attack us.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that attack was related to this.
I'm not quite sure what to do about all this. I had told you a number of months ago now that I was going to put people on this and look into SE. In more recent weeks, some of my agents have been lost. And with this news that you've brought me, it kind of puts the puzzle pieces together, so to speak. It would seem, based off of what you've said, that this SE is controlling everything, pulling all the strings.
Seems like it. Don't know if they
Oh,
have any ties to the Union, but they definitely have
yeah.
ties
There's
to.
also this. So they've shown the cross and the stars.
Right, he'll look at that and I believe that was in the letter that you all had found at Kukarach's laboratory, was it not?
Yeah, we've been
Yeah,
finding
but
that all over the
apparently
place.
this is also connected to SE.
I was under the impression it was their symbol.
Yeah, but that's what we're trying to figure out. We're under also the assumption that it's somehow symbolizing the horsemen of the apocalypse, but then the amount doesn't make sense, nor do the colors.
Yeah, I don't recall a
Mm.
fifth horseman of the apocalypse. I like my dragon idea,
Yet,
but if it's the five horsemen of the apocalypse, I don't like the sound of that. I can't even imagine what a fifth horseman would be.
well, other than that, we're pretty fucking stumped.
I mean, we're about to head off to save Glacier Break from an orc invasion, which is related to all this. And then we got a minor side quest in San Francisco to resolve this weird curse on Aaron that was placed on by a coven of hags.
Which may or may not lead to us having to physically deal with them, depending on how that goes.
I mean, with how things have been going, I wouldn't be surprised if we found out uh, if we found out that the hags were also involved with SE.
Could be. Or maybe they're just some random neutral party. We don't know.
Well,
To me, they're just some monkey in the gears that could be screwing with us.
Also, we don't know if it's connected, but we did come across that weird labyrinth in Washington.
Right, we need to go check that place back out. Because that weirdly might be connected to everything.
Yeah, because that
Somehow.
could be, you could consider like an underground labyrinth, like a tomb. And it did say that you'd be stuck in the tomb, the labyrinth. I'll rattle off the plaque. You brave heroes who found this tomb, should you seek to traverse this gloom, know that to survive this crypt, you true companions must be well equipped to solve difficult puzzles. Brain are much more effective than muscles. All manner of knowledge here should be applied, but neglect not your senses should you be denied. If you are sure to take every measure, perhaps you will survive to claim the treasure. Remember, if you attempt this maze and fail to complete it, you shall remain till the end of your days. That sure sounds like an eternal tomb to me.
Well, it does, and perhaps that bears further investigation. That might be the most solid lead that you have. I'll keep my men looking into this SE, but I imagine that any knowledge found will take time, for I need them to take additional precautions, having lost a number of men within my network already. And perhaps where was this located?
Which
Southwest Washington jungle, just above just above Oregon. Western or not west, east, just above eastern Oregon, at a ziggurat. Actually, Walter will pull up his map and show it.
Okay. I don't think I could get any men up there. Most of my contacts are in the Union or here within Austin and some in Glacier Break. But I can have some people look into tombs like that if you would like. Maybe be able to better equip you with some knowledge before you go to investigate. So the word, it was labyrinth.
Yeah, it was some labyrinth, but the word se, sepulchre of the eternal.
Look into that as well. You have to give me some time, I'm afraid, but within the week I should be able to have more information for you.
Oh, I also don't
plenty
know
of
your
time.
relations with the Union, but you might want to let President Lincoln know that Machina is a two-faced bastard and is playing both sides.
That one might be a little bit more difficult. While I have relations with some of Lincoln's men, I have not personally interacted with him. Let alone have we. And he kind of like thinks about it for a moment. You all have been declared heroes of Austin, and you are trusted confidants, so I can allow you in on some state secrets. Some time ago, there was a meeting to take place within the battleground area between Austin, the Union, and the Confederacy. We had sent a delegate of our own,
Oh,
as
wasn't
did the
Glacier
Union.
Break? Weren't they also supposed to participate in this meeting, but no one returned from it?
That is correct. All of them were captured. Now, our envoy and the Union's envoy never returned, but I received a letter just the other day from their master of coin that their delegate had made it back. He was held captive in one of the Carolinas, I believe, and had been just made it home.
I have to ask Lane about that.
I mean, I think that name was mentioned in the letter.
I mean, it probably would have been Florida Man, not Lane.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's true. It would have been. Never mind. He won't say that then. That's right. I forget that he introduces himself as Florida Man to people.
Did the letter mention anything about a Florida Man?
I believe so. There was a man from Florida and a number of other companions he had teamed up with. One of them being a drow dissenter, and I didn't get the full details on it, but it said that he escaped fighting some contractors and then made his way home.
Right. He has some information bomb that's about to go off in the Confederacy, so there might be a civil rebellion or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly the contents of what this plan of his is.
I see. Well, perhaps that's something that we can use to our advantage. We're not going to invade, but it might make it easier for us to slip agents in so that we can learn more while their guard is down suppressing this rebellion.
It's something to do with the fact that the Drow are actually in control of the Confederacy and not the actual Confederates.
That is not entirely surprising news. We had suspected that someone was pulling the strings, but that is interesting to say the least.
Not to sound like a downer, but I am passing out.
I mean, if you want to go to bed, you could head to bed.
I just didn't want to interrupt the whole dialogue going on.
Oh, good.
Let me know if anything interesting happens. It is 11:35.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh. Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Hey,
Is there anything else relevant that you feel that you need to tell me?
Oh, when we say the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, we actually they're real. They're real people. Um, Death is a man named Jarvis. Not Jarvis. Fuck me,
Julian.
Fucking Jarvis is the Horseman of Death?
Julian.
Well, find out
Julian.
eventually.
He likes fried food.
I'll give him the dating profile. Shit.
long walks on the beach.
He's an Aquarius.
He's hilarious. He always came off as like a Cancer to me.
Yeah, well, so we only met that one. So that horseman happens to be a guy. Who knows what the fuck the other ones look
I
like?
feel like War's probably a man.
He looks like me.
I mean, you probably could give War a run for his money, but
Hell yeah.
I know Plague could be a woman,
Sure.
or maybe they just adopt a persona depending on the time. So maybe there was a time where Julian was
Like
Juliet.
some creature, like a giant fucking, I don't know, war monster. Centaur.
Oh, they don't even. It's literally the Horseman of the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
The Horseman. Travis will just look, and I don't. I'm not going to discredit or discount anything that you've said, but I know that my people aren't going to be as quick to embrace the idea of us living in the apocalypse. And while I'm a man of faith, I do not subscribe to the Church of the Reckoning.
Oh yeah, there's a slight possibility that they could also be involved, but we haven't found any evidence for that. But like since the Church of the Reckoning is all about like, hey, it's the end times, and like this is actually the end times. If it turned out that the bishop was working to actually make what they're preaching come true, I wouldn't be horrified. Well, I
But
would be
that
horrified, but I wouldn't be shocked.
that's a good point though. We probably don't want to go around telling people, hey, fucking ever read the book of Revelations or whatever it is.
Oh, that's right, Ed. I'm surprised you managed to remember that.
I just talked with Marcus about it.
Oh, okay.
Well, we will, I guess, keep an eye out or keep in mind about these horsemen. I guess I'll say that it's a designation that these people use, and that if they hear anything about it, we'll try and gather any evidence or knowledge.
If they come across a man named Julian who's related to Death or is referred to as a horseman, don't let them know that they're gathering, because I thought it was best to not let them know that. So not to delay the end of the world, I guess.
Right, and if that's the case, that makes sense. But my agents do not reach out to these people; they simply observe. So nothing will be said.
Probably a good thing.
But as soon as I have more, I'll send for you.
Well, we should go meet everyone at the Hunters.
All right.
Alrighty. As you all, one way or another, make your way back to the Hunters Association, you would come in, and the place would not be particularly too crowded. The Bulwark would not be there. But yeah, you would make your way back, and the place would be a little bustling. Usually, like the regulars having some drinks, getting some food. Sounds like the grill's going off. Hasn't been particularly too long. It's like approaching like mid-afternoon. Well, actually, no, probably about like, yeah, mid-afternoon-ish. Like it'll be dinner time soon, but they got some stuff going on the grill. Yeah, and you make your way back there. I'm assuming you two are checking in on was it Charlie and Aaron
That
Jr.?
was
Yeah.
that was where I was last time.
Oh, okay.
Coming in through the front door.
Would though, yes.
He seems happy.
Very
Start,
good.
start peeping and cheeping when they see you. They got like a little thing of food they eat from their food trough and like come over and kind of like nudge you a little bit with their heads.
Yeah, I'll do the tongues and talk with them for a while.
All right. Yeah, I tell you how they've been doing some more flight practice, and that they've determined that they're no longer going to. The one anyway is going to throw the little man off because he's actually been useful and he's been feeding them extra lately, which makes them happy.
Oh,
You also
they
noticed
also got
too.
bigger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, were you not here the last
He
time
was
when I had
not. No.
No.
yeah, they've grown. But yeah, they seem happy and everything's nice. Oh, I'd also say this is a passive thing, but I just remembered this because you remembered it without the history check, which is cool. Walter, when you said that you had found documents at the Warforge factory that also had SE on them, which you did, you remember something too. Those documents that you found there, that place hadn't been in use for 15 years.
Yeah, that's right. I would have mentioned that to Travis.
Alrighty.
Holy fuck, goalie.
This has
So
been
yeah,
in the works
there's
probably since the Reckoning, or potentially since before the Alamo, because there had to have been something that
Yeah.
changed the outcome of the Alamo.
you know you had Travis there, the guy that was there for the battle, and you never asked him.
So
Ironically,
how
we
did
forgot.
you win the Battle of the Alamo? Because you were supposed to lose it. I don't think that's a
What do you
question.
mean I was supposed to lose it?
do you mean?
I mean,
Oh, lose it? That's preposterous.
in
I don't.
Aaron's
I don't
world,
think Aaron's ever actually talked to him.
no. In Aaron's
To,
world,
uh,
you died.
Aaron Dad would be like, "Oh, you're the guy who lost the Alamo." Yeah, what?
Yeah, I need to talk to him to fact check the differences.
See, the difference between me and your Travis is I didn't let the Mexicans pass the wall.
Well, the problem wasn't that he necessarily let them pass the wall. It's that reinforcements never came, and then he kept leading people out of the Alamo on cavalry charges.
I mean, just hunker in the fort until. Why? Why do
For
that?
the
That's
mo-
more risky.
Well, eventually you're gonna run out of stuff, and probably it was to see if they could get runners past, because I mean it was a 13-day siege. So yeah,
I mean, Constantinople was sieged for a century. They couldn't hold out for more than
Constantinople's also
13
a city
days.
and has more infrastructure than a fort.
yeah, Constantinople is a sprawling city that has two portions of it on adjacent sides of a river. It would probably not be impossible for some form of food or supplies to constantly get smuggled in there. There's no
I
way
mean,
that
also
they
not
had all the
smuggled.
sewers
There's a
covered.
river.
Yeah, the river too. They would have had to blockade the river, and if they didn't blockade the river, they'd still get shipments in constantly, so it wouldn't even really be a real siege.
And
And
also,
they,
you can fish to get some level of food because you're
yeah,
on a river.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
damming the river so they can't
and
get food.
yeah, and whoever sieged it would have had to have been actively sieging both halves of the city.
And both bodies of water.
Yeah. So.
I mean, if Constantinople could do it, I don't see why Travis couldn't.
It's
I mean, you had less
180
people to
men
defend.
in a
It
tiny
should have been
fort.
easier.
Oh, you're right. It should have been easier. If we learned anything from the Greeks at Thermopylae, it should have been easier. They only held them back for so long. They were eventually overwhelmed.
Yeah, maybe if they weren't losing men and horses on the cavalry charges, they could have.
Back when they did that, there was less people that they had to defend, so it made it easier when they lost people.
I could be wrong about the cavalry charge thing, but I think that was in fact something that he was
I mean, in
doing.
my mind, turtling seems like the best option, but whatever.
I don't remember if the cavalry thing was Custer's last stand or the Alamo.
No, I know that that's what Custer did. Yeah.
I'll say the only other thing Aaron wants to do here is try to find the trainer guy that I paid and find out how much longer they think training is going to take.
So you'll find that guy easy enough, and he would say the better part of 2 more weeks.
Okay. And I'll also settle up if I owe anything else.
No, I think you had paid.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know if it was a cavalry charge, but they charged twice. I know 3 times. I'm sorry. Yeah, twice he charged them blue recall, and on the fatal 3rd time, Santa Anna breached the wall and killed them one and all. So the song goes.
It just sounds like a skill issue, to be honest.
Sounds like a skill.
That would have single-handedly saved the Alamo.
Damn straight.
Hmm.
Because I would
Still
have
different.
negotiated a peace, because that's the Canadian way.
The Canadian
And if
way.
that didn't work, I would have gone for Canadian World War One, which is war crimes and stormtroopering.
Like you do.
I think Canada
As
has
you do, yeah.
done things other than negotiate peace in other wars too.
I know. But modern
Also, Beck,
Canada is
how's your
more about
Spanish?
peacekeeping.
But I'll say for the purposes of all this, since we're kind of close to the end here. As you spoke with your contacts, did what you needed to do, you feel as though potentially tonight, if you really wanted to, or on the morrow, you could travel to Glacier Break, and you would be there just in time for essentially when Bjorn said that he would need you. And to help stop the siege of Glacier Break.
Hopefully, they managed to get the allies that we recommended.
Hopefully. But as you all, are you guys waiting until tomorrow, or are you like departing this night?
Well,
I mean, I can get us there tonight.
Yeah, if they're sieged in the early morning, we can be there.
do we want to? Well, this seems like something that Jarvis would remind of Bruce. Is that he would ask about some wizard-friendly armor that we
Yeah,
could get started.
I was gonna go to at the Hunters Association, and they have a place to buy like ammunition and stuff like that.
Yeah, they have an armory, magical goods, and a general store.
Okay, I'd like to go over to the armory then.
Wizards are
Alrighty.
not proficient in armor.
So you head over to the armory.
Yeah, we need to make something like Elven, whatever it is, Elven chain shirt, something.
I think so. Hold on, let me see.
Yep, Elven Chain, he'd be proficient. Although that's actually worse than Mage Armor.
Bruce has
That's-
been working out, guys. Bruce has been trying to become dexterous.
If we can get him Elven Plate.
Oh, plate, Jesus.
Elven
Is that
Plate.
even a thing?
No, but we can make it a thing.
Bruce would like
Can
to
be if you just
commission.
believe harder, Dylan.
Bruce would like to commission half plate armor and a shield if possible.
Half plate armor and a shield.
Ah, Baldur's Gate special.
They
So
Benny would say,
can you do it?
Yeah. Wait, are you actually able to wear it?
He is
Are
not.
he's
No.
No.
if I will say if you wear armor you're not proficient with, you are not able to cast spells.
I know.
Okay.
All right, he's got a plan.
He's got a
Okay.
plan.
I mean, if only you had 10,000 gold to spend on
Oh,
ability to get magical proficiencies.
interesting
What are you talking
indeed.
about? He does,
Only.
as Walter tells him that. So much money to
Man,
spend on armor.
It's
man,
gone. I
when they
spent it.
find out what that money was for, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy. So I'll say that Benny will say to you, well, you're you're normal sized. This should be easy enough. And I've already got a shield, and he'll put the shield up, which I believe shields are 50 gold or 25 gold.
Shield 5e. No, it doesn't say. Wait.
10 gold actually.
All right, I will give him the 10 gold for that.
And you said you wanted half plate, yeah?
Half
Was that-
plate.
Half plate.
Half plate
To be
is 750 gold.
Yep,
Got it.
750 gold.
So I got to do math real quick.
And he'll kind of like look at you and like seemingly see your measurements, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this should fit you just fine. Moderate adjustments needed. Minor actually."
Perfect, friendo. And also, can I buy some bullets? Is that from you or is that from like the guy over there?
Oh, yeah, I have bullets. You want just
All right,
regular
yeah.
bullets?
Ooh, what bullets do you have?
Oh boy.
Actually, if
Hold
Dylan
on.
let you
Also-
keep your armor proficiency from when you were an artificer, you'd be proficient in medium armor.
No.
Shields.
No.
Don't
What
you worry.
types of
Don't
ammo?
you worry.
So he will pull out like a tray and effectively put he'll put these like on the thing in front of him, and he goes, "Okay, so I have this one right here," as he points to one that it kind of just looks like they, effectively for the purpose of this, they all look like 45 long Colt, and this one has like sort of like a reddish tip, and he goes, "This one uh, is a fire shot, so it'll do a little extra fiery oomph. Um, this one, uh, it it how do I put this? Pierces through armor. So if they're wearing heavy armor, it'll do effectively an extra damage die. This one over here is a hollow point, and it will do essentially if they're wearing light or have natural armor. Uh, well, not necessarily natural armor in the sense of like where they're like chitinous or like something that's like really
Horrible.
tough skinned. Yeah, but more like just like a monk like type shit, like unarmored. This will do an additional damage die. And then he goes, and then I have these, and you see these ones, they almost kind of look like, the best way to describe them are miniature little magic missiles. And he goes, so these kind of work like magic missile. You get guaranteed hits, but they don't do as much damage. And then last but not least, this one right here, and it looks slightly bigger. Like it would still fit in, but like it's, I guess, like a bit more like bulbous around like the actual bullet part of the cartridge. And this one, I've only got one of these. Once it hits a target, on that target, it casts a fog cloud. So you could use it for a quick getaway or to obscure your enemy's vision.
Ooh.
That sounds fucking sick.
All right. Oh wait, I should probably ask first. Can my magic gun, because it's a book, can it use magic bullets?
So for the purpose, I believe it should say on the weapon. Hold on. Let me look at it just in case you confirm. Merlin's Lexicon of Arms. Spellcasting focus for wizards follows. Blah blah blah. As a bonus action for overcoming resistance. Using intelligence modifier as base damage, revolver's a range of firearm, has no reload or misfire property. So essentially, because there's no reload or misfire property, it's using your own. I guess the best way to describe it is like your own arcane essence to produce the rounds. But it does seem when it's in gun form to function like a gun, so you could effectively, if you wanted to, like if you want to try right now to like put a bullet in, you can see if it'll fit.
Oh, it's
Um,
like a repeating shot crossbow. Doesn't have to use it, but it can.
Yes, effectively.
all right, I'll ask. I'll also ask for the prices on each of them.
Okay, so let's see, because I have a thing for this too.
Also, if this is like, we don't have to do this right now. If you wanted to, if you guys were like heading out, we can do this like in between sessions. Just say I bought them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know what? I'll send this to you in DMs because this would probably take a little bit because I have a thing for it.
Yeah.
But effectively, I'll just say for the purpose of this that the ammunition will in fact fit into your gun and that you would be able to fire it out of it.
Hell yeah.
And as for prices and what things do, I will send that to you.
Perfect.
With that, if there's nothing else, and if you're not teleporting this very night, I will say that you just, or are you? Sorry, that was the one thing I wasn't clear on. Are you teleporting after you like make sure you have everything you guys need? Because
If
there
I'm
I'd
are
planning,
say-
there's
I think so. I mean, maybe we could buy
I can-
more of the ingredients for more teleporting.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could get that here, or you could get that in Glacier Break.
I have 8 castings left.
I'll get more bullets personally, just regular bullets.
Okay.
Another.
regular bullet.
73 bullets.
You have 73, or you're
No,
buying
I'm
73?
buying 73.
That'll cost you 14 gold.
Okay, 14 gold. And then I'll buy another 12 bullets on top of that. So it's a
One more
multiple
gold.
of 6.
If we're fighting tomorrow, we should probably teleport tonight so that Aerie can get their spell back.
Yeah.
Yep. Smart.
Okay. Alrighty. As you all gather together with whatever respective things you need from here, Ari would draw the teleportation circle, and you would warp to the Temple of the Mind Forged within Glacier Break. You would notice that it seems even within this place of sort of religious learning, a number of the Mind Forged like wizards / acolytes are running around and fortifying this place just in case as like a fallback point. Like you notice that like the pews are they're throwing like sandbags on the pews and making fortifications for them to sort of like almost like a choke point coming into that main area there. So if anyone like tries to charge or rush in through, they're forced into this small little gap, and then they have like another set with the pews like double stacked with like sandbags piled within them where they can like fire spells from out under, like in between. And yeah. And as you get there and you see these preparations for war, that is where we will officially call it.
Excellent. We fucking did it, boys.
Let's go.
We did it.
Oh, fuck.
Is that how you're ending the video?
Not again.
What, did you forget to record?
No, I forgot to unmute myself after I came back. Cause like
Heck.
I've
Oh.
absolutely been there. I think I've fully been there in a like when I was recording D&D sessions. It would be like, well, this is another one.
Yep.
Where I just didn't unmute on OBS.
Yep.
There's been a few UHCs that's happened.
Oh my god. I left to get more Coke for my rum and muted myself on Discord, muted myself on OBS, left, came back, unmuted on Discord, and never unmuted on OBS.
Yep.
And that's why I have one hotkey to do both.
That's the classic.
Well, you talking to Travis was only like, that's like a only hear 2/3 of that conversation.
Oh yeah.
3/4 of that conversation.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh, sad.
Just
Very sad.
silence, and then Travis responds.
Oh yes. I understand the thing that you were saying with words.
Yeah. Well, that's just how it is. Oh well.